something to fucking tell you.
Mother Energy Drink.
Joke
of the day.
I need about 350.
Well, I have something to fucking tell you. Something to fucking tell you.
Everybody, it's the Captain. Welcome back to the channel. I tell you what, I'm doing a fair bit of live streams, aren't I? But nonetheless, I want to thank you all, literally, who like and subscribe to these videos and who share them around the world with all of your buddies, all of your pals, and all of your mates. And as the voice of the voiceless, let me tell you what's going on. First and foremost, though, a big hello to each and every one of you. How's everyone's tits and dicks for another day? I hope they're 50 out of 50. I'm pretty sure that they are, and if they're not, let's get them there. I want to say hello to all of you that are hanging. Whoa, Jesus crikey, look at all that. Ooh, don't worry, I found it. I want to say hello to all of you that are hanging out with me right now. There's a few of you hanging out in the chat. Let's see how we go this time around. Last time I did a video like this, we had people turning up everywhere. There was like 100 odd something bloody people watching, which was cool. Let's see if we can do that again today. Anyway, let's get down and dirty with one another. Let me say hello to a few of you. Who have we got? We got Harry sitting out there, Matty G's there, Martin's there, Electric Light's there, T Jefferson's there, Safari's there, bloody Brendan is there as well. Julius is there. Matty G, I think I mentioned Matty G. Cliff is here, which is cool. And if anyone else that's hanging out there that I haven't said, let me know that you're there and I'll say hello. Parking Nick normally swings by before he goes to bed, so we say hello to him as well. People that are watching us on replay like Robster and Sentry, Julius is here, Gene, Wednesday, Mari, Roma, fucking Mippet. There's all these wonderful people that hang around, and sometimes they don't talk in the chat, and that's okay as well. Now, I did start a little bit earlier because things are getting underway. For those that are just joining us, wondering what this is all about, this is something that's been happening here in my home state for a little while now, where for some reason they just all love to protest, most of them at the same time. So there is 4 different protests happening in the state right now, all in the main city of Melbourne. They are 4 completely different sets of people, and all 4 of them don't like one another very much either. So that's going to be an interesting thing in case they go clashing with one another in the city, hence why we're here today. So we're going to have a bit of a look at that. But before we get into that, thank you to Mippet for bringing me this to my attention. It's been announced today, or yesterday, today it was announced. I'm going to bring it up and show you, though. The very fibre, if you wouldn't mind, the very fibre of this channel is a little bit at risk. Yeah, it's a little bit at risk. Not greatly at risk. Like, I'm not like a teen pregnancy or anything like that. Like, it's not a super duper risk, but there is a risk. Hello to the great Conholio as well. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me bring this up. Let's switch our views here for a second. And allow me to bring up my lunch. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring that up. We're going to go to, I believe it's this one. Here we go. This is from New South Wales, which is the state above my state. This is from their new legislating area. This is from the Committee of Justice from the New South Wales government. They have all these different laws and stuff and regulations and whatever down there in pretty much every state. But there's a new law that's just been passed and it comes into effect. Let me just read this. In New South Wales, it's now a crime to intentionally incite hatred against people because of their race. It's now a crime to talk about anyone when it comes to their race, right? Or to incite hatred against people, which, as we all know here on this channel, I do quite regularly because I pick on everyone equally. So now the people in New South Wales, where they go and talking about things like colour, nationality, ethnic descent, or ethno-religious background. So that's everyone that I pick on. Everyone. And this is the thing. It's not aimed for, oh, you can't just make fun of Aboriginal people. You can't just make fun of Jews, Muslims, Catholics, Seven-Day Adventists, Mormons, whatever. You can't make fun of them anymore because that's inciting hatred against people. So from the 15th of August, 2025, today is the 13th. So what's that? Monday. So as of Monday, if a person publicly says or does something that encourages others to hate a person or group based on race and is done on purpose, they will face severe penalties. This includes fines or even jail time. This law does not make it illegal to talk or quote religious texts during religious teachings or discussions. People can still share and discuss their beliefs freely as long as it's not meant to cause hate. Now, where's the line drawn? Oh, it's already in place. Thank you. Kimatron just told me. It's already in place as of the 15th of August. It's now September. Thank you. Yeah, I misread that. How's that? How's that? How do we feel about that? Is that a bit of a... Oh, thank you. Everyone's telling me it was last month. Yeah, you're right. G'day to Opal that's also tuned in as well. What do we feel about this? It's already in effect. All right? I didn't know about this. This wasn't sent to me until today. But where do we draw the line between the right to say something and the right to just go to jail because in someone else's opinion, you've generated hate? I don't know. Where does that leave someone like me, an insult comic that enjoys taking the piss out of everyone? I don't think in my opinion, there's no hate behind it, but there are people that can be offended by things that I say. So where does that leave me? Where does it leave the channel? Because where do we fall under? Does that mean I can be dragged? Like Isaac Butterfield, by the way, who's an insult comic that travels Australia. He was taken to the Human Rights Commission of Queensland. He doesn't even fucking live in the state, but he was dragged to the Human Rights Commission in Queensland for an ethnic joke that he told. And really, it wasn't even that bad of a joke, but he was taken to the Human Rights Commission. So where does that leave someone like me, a comedian that, has fun talking about everyone equally? And that's what I do. It's everyone has to be equal. That's just how comedy works. I don't pick on just one standard group of people. But it now means that a group of people can now take the moral high ground and say, well, we're gonna just sue him. We're just gonna take him to the court, and the court can sort it out. So where does the line get drawn? This is a part that sort of is worrying me a little bit. As I said, I only just found out about it, and obviously it's been in effect since August, as we've found out. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because, yeah, Isaac Butterfield is his name. G'day, Illusion. How are you, mate? Yeah, well, we don't have a First Amendment, Safari. This is the thing. We don't actually technically have the right to free speech. There's nothing really written down as a rule. You have, freedom of speech. There's certain things in certain states that say that you can do things, but there's no universal law stating a right to free speech, religion, etc. It's in now in like laws like this, for instance. But there's no, you have the right to fucking say whatever you want, because we don't. That's the big thing, right? We kind of do, but there's no governing law that says everything's cool, don't worry. So now I'm wondering, because this does, let's say if this law broke out in the United States, it is 150% against the US Constitution, because it does infringe on your First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck you want. Right? There's a difference, and this is a big thing. There is a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. Right? There's a big distinction there, and I think people miss that. A big difference between hate speech and people that and speeches that you hate. There's a big fucking difference, but no one sees it sometimes. Some people don't like to see the distinction between the two. Therefore, every speech that they hate is technically hate speech. And now, here we are again. Right, so the crimes on how it's now a crime in New South Wales to incite hatred against persons or a group because of their race. The law applies if it's done in public and would make a reasonable person targeted by hatred or reasonable member of the targeted group to fear harassment, intimidation, violence, or worry about their safety. That opens the doors for so many things. Right, this law is about stopping hate. Not free speech. It recognises that racism and hate have serious consequences, and it's about keeping communities safe. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's fucking not. Not even slightly. If it happens in public, if it means anything that can be seen or heard by others, like speech on social media platforms, graffiti, chants at a rally, if it's done to intentionally stir up hate, the person intends to encourage others to hate someone group based on their race. Hatred means strong dislike, hostility, or rejection. No, it doesn't. Or because I strongly dislike something doesn't mean I fucking hate it. I strongly dislike broccoli. Right? I don't hate it. I'm not fucking out there campaigning to have broccoli eradicated from the earth. I'm just saying broccoli shouldn't be on my fucking plate. But that's not inciting hate, is it? That's just me strongly disliking something. I'm rejecting the broccoli on my plate. Therefore, under New South Wales law, well, I'm in a bit of trouble. This is fucking, what's going on? Red Eye, how the fuck are you, good son? So there you go. That's where we're up to. That's where we are up to here on the Australian law side of things in Victoria. How fucking fun is that? Now, our original subject for today, there is, as I said, 4 different protests happening in Melbourne City right now. All 4 of them are from different groups that strongly dislike one another. Therefore, under New South Wales law, should all probably be arrested. I think we can all agree on that. So we're going to switch between different things and see what we can find. We're going to start off with, this is the anti-racist rally of Melbourne. We're going to go and have a look at them first. Let's see what they're up to. So let's, I'm going to close that one down. Let's go to, where is it? Wait for, okay, so I'm going to wait for that. Okay, so we're going to hide that one. We're going to
one another, pan, burger. I agree. People
Alright,
just
so-
sit down at the table, roll a spliff, and just get along, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
of course.
You stay in your pub and I'll stay in my pub.
Oh, you're funny,
Don't
bro.
cross the black line and I won't cross the white line.
Well, that's racist. The loading and unloading is on over the white line. So this is Melbourne Central. This is the Flint Street station there that you can see in front of you. This is pretty much Main Street, Melbourne, right in the dead centre of the city business district. That's Young and Jackson's pub on the side there. It's a pretty good pub. Behind them is a place
It's
called
gonna,
Federation Square.
yeah, I think
So
it's
that's
gonna start
where all
now.
this one. So this is one of the rallies.
Here we go.
Right.
I think it's begun. All right, let's get in the centre of the action.
G'day, D-Man, how are you? All right, so that's one that's currently underway. Let me just let's see what else is happening. There's a few others floating around. There's this one. So there is another one. I'm trying to find the other two, but I found a secondary one.
How do you pronounce that? Hyaluronic acid serum. I just call it LSD. LSD is quicker.
So you got that one going. Right, then behind it is this one. This is mostly all the cookers. This is the one, I believe this is all about Australia, all the sovereign citizen type bullshit that goes with it. I'm pretty sure that's this one. We'll actually know one of the speakers in this rally. But that's them going. And they're all having a bit of a sing. They're having a good time. Nothing heals the world like fucking singing. Let's bring up old mate again. Where'd you go, mate? Where'd you go? Where are you? I'll keep an eye on that one and we'll wait for the speeches to start on that one. But it looks like the speeches are about to start onto this one. As an elder of this land, I'm an elder of this land too. Pretty old. What is the charge?
Every year is we lose too many of our people. Just 20 seconds of silence.
They haven't mentioned Thomas Sewell at all.
Oh, okay, so we've got some Palestinian flags there. We've got some Aboriginal flags there. We've got a couple of tea towels. That's all right. It's all pretty standard.
Sorry.
I'm going to see if I can find some others as we're floating around.
So I can't move. I've got to stay silent.
All right, you stay silent, motherfucker. We don't want to hear from you.
To myself.
Now, as we go along, if you see anything that you reckon we should have a look at, let me know. Just send it through to me, and we will bring it up. What the fuck is that one? That looks like Sydney. That appears to be Sydney. That's not what I'm looking for.
Non-Indigenous warriors that fight every day to eradicate the mindset of racism out within your own family.
Hang in there, everyone. We're about to go for the march.
All right,
The
well,
speech
fucking
is
hang
about
on.
to finish.
What are we hanging on to?
And we're heading for the march.
Now, this is how bad it's got in the state right now. The Victorian Police, the Commissioner, the Mayor, everyone's come forward going, hey, if you don't need to come to the city tomorrow, don't fucking come because it's going to get fucking dangerous.
The people who are most sincere are the redneck racists themselves.
So that's the other
All right,
one.
for you guys, I'm going to do this, all right? Thomas Sewell. For you guys, man, I'm going to get in there and ask.
All right, you get in there and ask. We'll wait here.
Excuse me. One of my chat.
There we go.
if you
Cliff
guys can talk
sent
about
some
Thomas
stuff.
Sewell, the Indigenous
Thank you,
man.
Cliff.
That's in prison at the moment.
That's the State Parliament House,
Thomas
Cliff has sent me.
Sewell.
Which I think we're already watching under the Facebook one.
Excuse me, sister.
Yeah.
Can you get the brothers to mention about Thomas Sewell as well? That's in the Indigenous. That's
Okay, so this is primarily the Indigenous
there's a lot of-
Australians.
everyone's saying.
I don't know why
talk
they're
about
wearing
Thomas Sewell.
fucking Palestinian get up, but
He's
whatever.
The neo-Nazi.
Is he?
Yeah, Thomas Sewell's a neo-Nazi, you fuckwit. He was just arrested. Like, he's going to be here
That's what
today.
he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you not know how fucking protests work, big fella? Everyone's clacking sticks, because why the fuck not, I suppose?
There, I did it.
Oh, did it?
I know who Thomas Hill is now.
Oh, it took you fucking
He's
long
in
enough.
prison right now, okay.
He's not in prison, he got released.
Okay, I didn't know your guy's name. The Kiwi bloke. The white Kiwi. Yeah, I know who
fucking
you guys
clever,
talking about
mate.
now.
Oh,
I don't
fucking
think they're
love
going to mention about him.
That's Parliament Steps. I'm just scanning around to see what else we can find as we're going about. So that march is really off to a fucking super fast start, isn't it?
You know,
Right, we might.
hey boys, how are you?
It was
Hey man, there's no hate on my channel. I mean, you guys, yeah, I am streaming.
we'll fucking.
You can slag me if you want. I don't care.
Oh, fuck it. We got this one going on. Look, fucking fantastic camera work there. Look at that. This guy's got it figured out. He knows what's going on. He's like, yeah, don't worry. Fucking, here I am upside down. Oh my fucking God, it is Craig, the dumb cunt Cole. Here we go. I know this man. These are your cookers. These are your sovereign citizens. These are the ones that want to abolish governments.
I know a lot of you are tired. I know a lot of you have been campaigning. There's some people here that are just starting to be aware just recently. And bless you. And more are becoming aware all the time. So we have to dig deep from somewhere.
Fuck you, Craig. Get the fuck off, you cooker.
And prepare yourself mentally to back
G'day,
up
Scotty.
week
That guy, that bald-headed fuck in the middle.
That's what's required.
Craig Cole, Australian cooker.
Earlier. We are
This one, thank you to Parking Nick. This is at Parliament House here in in Victoria or in Melbourne. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of fucking merchant sailors, judging by the red fucking flag.
do things we've never done before.
And you all are.
This guy is
But there's more to
100% the
do.
biggest cooker
So
you'll ever
without
find.
further ado, I'll hand you over to our first speaker, who quite humbly, when I asked her how
Yeah,
would you
he's a
like me to
fucking
introduce
pelican.
her,
You were
she
spot
said,
on.
Craig, I'm just a mother and a grandmother.
That's who this dickhead is.
There's no ego here with Jackie Dundee.
Oh, bullshit, there isn't.
What she didn't, what I had to drag out of it was for the last 25 years, she's been campaigning on constitutional matters.
you guys getting double
and
sound,
high court
or-
case law as well too. So give her a big round of applause, Jackie Dundee.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, Craig, you fucking legend, Craig. Go
Ladies
back to
and
fucking
gentlemen,
picking on the
people
small
of
and
the
weaker than you,
Commonwealth.
dickhead.
We are people of honour. We are people of conscience.
You are people of
We stand
fuckwits.
peacefully and we stand lawfully. Our power is our unity.
Oh, sorry, a cooker. I'll explain that. A cooker
I humbly show my respect.
is primarily
to my
another word for
forefathers,
for a
our
sovereign citizen
forefathers,
here in Australia.
who
It means their brains
sacrificed
cooked
their lives
because
for
they
our freedom.
don't follow any standard
Now it
form
is
of sense.
our
They are
duty
completely
to do
off
the
the
same
fucking
for
planet,
our
so they get the
children.
nickname cookers.
To protect
But primarily your
their
sovereign
inheritance
citizens,
and
the
their
people that don't believe that
freedoms.
government should exist,
Now,
their rights are better than your
humanity
rights.
is under attack
Um,
worldwide. Governments have been
Oh, sorry,
usurped,
St. Paul's Cathedral. And
we
this
have
one's
seen
Parliament House. Sorry, Parkin, I only just got your
corporations
message.
running the
Sorry.
Worldwide.
But yeah,
They
that's
are
what a cooker is.
masquerading as
Primarily
authorities.
anyone that believes in
A plan
anti-government.
on this
Australia is
scale that has
a
been
sovereignty
delivered with such
above
stealth,
all else and all that
timely
sort of crap.
precision, unleashed worldwide, systematically and systemically, implementing control, prohibitions and removing freedoms, all under the guise of safety.
Yeah, okay,
Is
you do
that
that.
of a military style operation. There is no doubt about it.
I'm just looking at the other ones
We've
as
got
we're going
terror
along.
campaigns, fear-mongering narratives of misinformation and disinformation.
Because
from
the fear
mainstream
is when
media,
the cookers
bringing
meet
government
the
narratives.
um,
They
First
are
Nation
fabricating
people, there's going to be
non-existent
probably
threats.
fisticuffs. there's an
Nothing but
anti-immigration
lies,
rally, there'll
traumatising
probably be
people
fisticuffs.
and
I'm trying to work out what
offering
the fourth one
them
is. I'll
a
find out the name of the
bioweapon
fourth.
as the solution. It was a
Fourth
bioweapon. It
cookers.
was not an experiment. I'm telling you that now.
Of course
they
it
knew
was.
what they were doing.
Of course it was.
Removal of freedom of speech, movement, right to bodily autonomy.
There you go.
Inserting inference that parental decisions for our children are under their control.
Yeah,
is
government's
all
terrible, aren't they?
well beyond and outside their scope of power. Gross intrusions into every aspect of our personal and private domain that only we control, not government.
Okay, so there's Australia.
Our mind, our body, our
Australia
spirit are
Unites.
free.
It's one of
That
them.
is absolute.
There's
God,
another march in
our
Sydney at the
creator,
moment.
is divine law. It
Here we
is the
go.
highest
Thank you,
law.
parking.
The Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1900 Imperial, as proclaimed on the 1st of January 1900 under the Royal Coat of Arms, is the
Okay, so the red flags, thanks to parking for sending this one through.
of this land.
Although the red insignia was nevertheless
That's
still
exactly
military
why we're
circulation
here. This is what they are scared
until
of most,
after
that people
1953
become aware.
legislation. The
Our
meaning of the first and
Constitution
second
is
Australian
our
Imperial
greatest
Forces served under
defence.
both blue and red
This
versions
is
of
how we
the
tackle
Australian
what is
flag.
going on.
State and local governments, private organisations and individuals were
We've
expected
got
to
a,
use the red insignia.
The Constitution is a restraint
So there's the
on
thing
government.
behind that.
They are bound to it and must obey it. If they depart from the Constitution, they act without any lawful authority. And
We've got
I
rally
want
against
to keep
racism.
on
There's
media,
two.
Make sure that that is
Sovereignty
put out
never
onto the news,
seceded.
because
That's
that is something they are
third.
neglecting.
And Save Australia is the
Ultimate
fourth.
authority is enshrined in the people.
This is Save
The
Australia,
people
I
are
believe.
the
That's this
Commonwealth.
one we're watching
We
currently.
are the
There's the
beneficiaries
other ones that have
and
just started
inheritors
marching,
under
Unite
the
Under the Right.
Constitution.
If we
In law,
bring that back up, you'll see them there. They've started their march.
authority,
Indigenous
and
Australia.
members of Parliament, ministers,
But,
and
you know,
even
there's
the
so
High
many
Court are servants and
spectrum
trustees
now, you can't
under
tell who's who.
that sovereignty.
I was
That
gonna
is
say
enshrined
incorrect
in
word then.
law.
Yeah,
Now,
of
governments
course.
have
For a
reconstituted
second,
themselves
and chose
as
the
a
correct word.
corporation. Unconstitutional, absent lawful authority. Actions of conspirators.
We're hearing the speech from the other one as we're watching the march of the other
That is what
one,
is
right? So we've
going
got two
on.
going on at the moment.
They are siphoning and transferring the wealth of the Commonwealth, our equity, to foreign interest. They are undermining and acting against the people. Instead of prosperity, they are bankrupting our nation. All by design. We have breaches of fiduciary duty.
Okay, so what you can
which
see,
is
there's
an
two different things
automatic
happening right now. We've got
forfeiture.
the march
So government
from,
in its
it looks like, I
role
think that
as
one was,
servant,
where was that
agent,
one? That
administrator, and trustee
is,
of the Commonwealth. Equity and trust law is very clear. If a trustee steals from the trust, it is an automatic forfeiture of their role and allows for the beneficiaries
so
to reclaim that trust.
Australia United
That
States,
being the
Claire,
people
Sydney,
of the Commonwealth.
rally against
We
racism.
assert we are the supreme,
That's in King's
absolute,
domain. This is
irrevocable
sovereignty never
authority,
succeeded.
and we, the people
Save
of the Commonwealth,
Australia.
now lawfully reclaim our inheritance. Crimes committed are fraud, theft, and treason. Crimes
So I
committed,
believe that one.
mass murder, malfeasance, and terrorism. That is what this government is guilty of through their mainstream media horde.
Okay, so that's that one. Let me see if I can find,
This is our claim of right, people. The people of the Commonwealth are the Commonwealth. We must remedy our situation, and the only way to control the executive and the legislative branches are with judicial force. So I ask everybody, please follow closely. Literally all eyes must be focused on the courts and the cases that are in the courts. We demand
So remember,
justice
cookers?
not just be done, but
G'day, Frank, how are ya?
to be done. Now we have got live constitutional matters that
Oh,
are
here we go.
ongoing
Live
and in the
constitutional
courts
matters, gotcha.
now that affect every Australian. There are people standing up for all Australians, so please get behind and support.
Just seeing if there's any
Rod Cullen is
more
doing a
like Facebook
collateral attack
videos that I can
on
find. I
the
haven't been able to find
Palmer
anything as
versus
yet.
WA matter, designed to fail. That is Section 92 pertaining to our freedoms. We've got Dr. Beverly Pears.
Sorry.
She is fighting to stop the state's ability to ever mandate vaccination, mRNA injections, bioweapons into the workplace.
Oh,
It is
that
a
crops that off.
clear-cut
Okay, I gotta be careful.
section
So,
of
Save Australia is the one in the bottom right.
of laws.
That's the Save
She's
Australia
also
one.
challenging APRA, a
And the other one
statutory
is the,
corporation who has removed her right to exercise
we're
her
Save
right
Australia.
of
This
political
is.
communication,
Oh, I think I found
which
another
we
one. Hang
are
on.
doing here today under Section 724
This is
and
anti-racist
128 of
rally
the
Melbourne.
Constitution. That is a guarantee.
Oh, I think that's the
offered
one that we're
under our
also watching.
Constitution.
Hang on.
Dr. Valerie
Sorry,
Pears,
everybody.
her
Sorry.
her twin sister, is fighting against imprisonment. So
Imprisonment?
APRA and the Medical Board of Australia
imprisonment, that's
claiming she
upsetting,
is a
isn't it?
danger to the public for telling her patients the truth. She refused to follow the government narrative, which was gagging all doctors and all information on this poisonous mRNA gene-altering injection.
Oh, gene altering.
So,
Oh, now we're up to
40
something.
cases
Now we're
to
talking.
date. Over 40 cases. Dr. Valerie Pears, 80 years of age, has been in and out of the courts. We have seen nothing but bias, collusion, perversion of the course
Busy,
of
yeah.
justice, and utter corruption in all the lower courts.
He's auditing
So I think
Australia
our police
is at
officers
this
with
rally
Dr.
that we're
Valerie,
watching. There's a
I
fucking
will
huge
say,
surprise.
Anyone that causes any disruption, intimidation, violence, or aggression here, step back and film. They are not a part of this movement.
Hang on,
We are
I think we've got a bit of
peacefully
action
and lawfully.
going off at another spot. Hang on a
No
sec.
violence, no aggression, no intimidation will be tolerated. We the people are people of honour and conscience, peacefully
Yeah.
and lawfully.
Have a look at that. Have a look down there at the bottom.
Now we have got
Old mate's having a bit of a dance with the
private
flag. He's like, yeah, this is
organisations
cool. Look at me. I'm fucking Batman. Look at me
such as the
go.
WHO, the World Economic Forum, assume
He's having a good dance, isn't she?
authority where none exists. They have no authority, nor do they have any jurisdiction in this country. Yet we see WHO recommendations were obeyed and inserted into our legislation via the Biosecurity Act, a federal act.
Not a biosecurity act.
This in itself is showing that the government has obeyed a
biosecurity?
foreign power by inserting into our legislation the WHO recommendations. Now this is also going to bring in a challenge to the treaty power under the external affairs power in the Constitution. Treaties can only be entered into by two or more independent nations.
where did the other
Treaties
one go?
cannot be entered into with foreign corporations or organisations, rendering the WHO Treaty and others of this nature and those within our nation entered into by government invalid. Go and have a look at R.E. Young. Chief Justice Gagler clearly states treaties can only be entered into between two or more independent nations. This government is guilty of, they have allegiance, obedience and adherence to a foreign power.
Yeah, foreign power, fight the right.
Constitution, which therefore gives grounds for Section 44.2. They are attainted of treason.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Grounds. This is our claim of right, people. The
Yeah,
people
fuck 'em.
of the Commonwealth are the Commonwealth. Now, I want to cover briefly this rubbish that has started.
Fucking
Sovereign
rubbish.
citizen is a false term. There is
I don't know about that.
such
Seems
thing.
pretty fucking relevant.
It is a corrupted distortion which has been created to mislead. It holds no lawful standing whatsoever. It has been weaponised to ridicule or silence lawful dissent. It is a derogatory label.
Nah, I don't know about that.
This term is for the purpose to discredit, ridicule, and delegitimise any lawful claim of the people who speak of constitution, sovereignty, or against government as fringe or unlawful. It is a false flag of words.
Yeah, take that, flag.
And such inversion is nothing but corruption. It is null and void in law.
Yeah, righto, dickhead. Whatever you fucking say, mate. Whatever you fucking say.
Sovereignty
G'day,
rests
Seth.
in the people.
G'day, Dan.
As stated in the preamble and in sections like section 24.
Can you believe it? How messed up is our Australian government doing all these naughty things? How dare they?
As a collective are the beneficiaries and inheritors. And this government is nothing but a servant.
You know that we don't technically exist? Asked a few Americans the other day. Yeah, we don't exist. We're not even a real fucking place. We're a figment of, I don't know, some black ops or some bullshit. Operation Blue Book? Does it sound right?
Rejection of an offer.
If you guys see anything else that you want me to check out, I will, by the way. So we've got, in the top there, this is the anti-Australian fucking dickheads.
But he doesn't.
And then we've got the anti-immigration one down the bottom right corner. I've got a different angle of the right one down the bottom too. We can probably switch to that if you want and see what you reckon.
Openly.
Or if I just hide her for a sec, that's another angle for the one down. Oh, it's pretty much like that. And they're standing next to each other, these two cameramen. Look at that, they're standing next to one another. Yeah, come on, guys. Fucking hang out.
They are condescending in their nature and smirking.
Alright, let me see if I can find someone different on that one.
New tax. It's their mantra.
You know that tax is just a thing, right? We all kind of have to do it.
All over social media, mainstream media. Everything is all about what is going on in other countries.
Yeah, we're all convicted convicts. I don't know what their problem is.
All the violence. It is psyops. If there
Psyops!
was no social media and no
Fucking psyops,
mainstream
everyone!
media, there would be none of this. So
It's all fucking
it is an
psyops.
IQ
We don't even
test and a
exist.
tolerance test. We need to demand Port Arthur,
Oh, fucking here we
Twin
go.
Brothers Massacre, and the 28 pedophiles. These must be open for public scrutiny. This government cannot conceal their heinous crimes by sealing files for 75 years.
What the fuck are you on
What the
about?
hell? We also need justice for Desi.
Oh, fuck off, you dirty cunt! We need justice. Desi Freeman is the man that shot and killed 2 Victorian police officers and is still on the run. You want justice for
He
him?
was taking matters into the courts to try and get justice. And they've targeted him. God,
They
I hope
didn't
he's
target
still
him.
alive
He
and
shot
hasn't
2
slaughtered.
police officers, you
Once
muppet.
again, it's
You
government
fucking
must
pelican.
always make sure we direct our focus where it needs to be.
Are you a complete nut? Oh, that's a
government.
fucking stupid question. Of course you're a complete nut, a
Raise
fuckwit.
what he can. Now,
That should explain who these people are in a nutshell.
united, peacefully and lawfully. We are honourable people of conscience, and
You
that's
are
how we
fucking
must
dropkicks is what you
conduct
are.
ourselves. There is no other way. Universal rights. You cannot do to a civilization unless you have formally told them. Now, state of declaration,
fuck
what
are you
their
on about?
intent is and what they intend to unleash on humanity. Georgia Guidestones. They were erected in secrecy, so not to trace back to the order itself.
Of the Phoenix.
Who were the builders and authors of that? Look it up. Go into the CIA files as well. The agenda is one world order. When it gets to this point, which we are close to, as
I'm
you
just
can
scrolling to
see
see
in
what
our
else I can
India,
find as we're going
they
around.
send Parliament down. That is not the way to go.
I didn't expect anything more from these
And
people.
lawfully, I dread to think what they have destroyed in that building. That could
Oh, I've got to be
have been
careful. I might get
evidence.
done for fucking hate
It
speech.
is up to us to record our history.
It's up to
Take
you to go and
everything,
fuck yourself
evidence
is what it is.
everything, Document everything. I draw your attention to The Art of War, which was supposedly written by an author by the name of Sun Tzu. But I think many of us that have gone down a deep dive know better than that. It was actually written by a general of the Jesuits under that name, once again, to conceal so there is no traceable source leading.
She's
back
lucky I'm
to
not in
order
here, in the city, because I dead set would be
The
causing a
art of
fucking ruckus by now.
breaking down the sovereignty of the sovereign people of the land is the first primal bullet point in the art of war. Look it up. It's written.
It's
The art of war to
written.
remove and take away the sovereign peoples of the land's sovereignty. The world is a stage.
And you're a
So
fucking
MSN
dropkick. What's your point?
and every other platform. We are watching nothing but stage shows, psyops. All is in full swing now, and it is crucial we conduct ourselves peacefully and lawfully. Multiply that tenfold. It is crucial. United we stand, brothers and sisters, shoulder to shoulder, side by side. Every colour, race, religion and creed, as humanity is being attacked worldwide. This is knowledge over chaos is how it should be. Knowledge over chaos. I'll be done in 2 minutes, Craig. So we must wake up.
Art of
as many
whore. I
as
think you're fucking
possible
right
to
there.
the gravity of our situation. Humanity is standing on the edge
Now,
of its extinction.
As Dopey
We are being
McDum Dum
poisoned
keeps
from
fucking
every
talking,
direction. Our
Craig
land, our
Cole,
water, our
by the
food,
way, has been arrested
everything.
on multiple
We have lost
occasions and loves to
80%
fight
of
with
our
people and
insects.
likes
We
to
are
fight
in
police. So it'll be
crisis,
interesting to see
people.
what happens. You also see down in the bottom corner
humanity
people with wearing
respectful
face coverings and
of one
masks and
another.
stuff.
We all
Inside the
walk
Melbourne
the
CBD
earth.
currently
We all made from
is
the
a
same
controlled
dirt.
weapons area,
Ashes
which
to
means
ashes,
that any
dust
given
to dust.
moment a police officer
It
can
is the
search
path
you
and the only way
and
forward.
ask you to remove your
See
face covering.
through
So
the
that's
illusion.
currently in place down in these down in Victoria at the moment as well. So
We have got to start recognising the divisive methods
women.
and stop falling into the
Cliff,
trap.
how are you, brother?
Do
Yeah, there's
what you
bugger all
say,
in there.
say
There
what
is
you do.
fuck all.
United we stand.
So we can
Now,
only get these two
we
footages
must
at the moment.
be
There's a
the
few
authors
other
of
same
our
videos,
future.
but there's nothing else
And
really.
we must record history
Going on.
truthfully, because history is a lie. So don't tell me
History
what's
is a
happening in
lie.
history. It is a lie. This is the thing. Fear, doubt, and confusion have been used to control the people for thousands of years.
It makes you fucking
To
wonder, doesn't it, how
divide
fucking
us.
crazy these people
We are
really
all
are.
one. No matter what your race, no matter what your religion, together, united.
Oh, sorry.
The people of the world, the people of the Commonwealth. That's how we get things done.
This, in other words, I don't like paying my fucking.
Now, I will say, I have not and never will be a part of the freedom movement because I am not.
I don't
gonna
like
walk
paying
the
taxes,
street
so fuck 'em.
chanting freedom. I am free.
No, you're
We're
not.
all free. Stand up and own it.
Shut up, fuck.
Ridiculous. This is the movement that we need. This is a truth evolution. Revolution is a cycle. Picture the revolution of a wheel. This is the truth evolution. We are breaking out of the cycle. We are going to write our future.
Sydney.
We do things honourably and we do things united. So see through the illusion. This is the awakening.
I'm just seeing if I can
Anybody
find
that is being distracted
nothing even on Twitter,
and divided
on TikTok,
because of these psyops
that isn't
see
what we're already
through
watching.
it. I don't even want to say the next line. United we stand is it, and that's where we must be. So, as I said, we're under attack. So get behind
Who's
us in the
attacking us?
courts. This is our claim of right. Sign the covenant. I've got the Solemn League and Covenant here for people
Who-
on
who's-
with the blessing
who's
of
attacking
the
us?
All-Father, Creator, in Christ's light, together united, we've got this.
You can take our land,
Power.
but you'll never take our freedom. Look at you go, superhero. Hey, look at you have your fucking cape on
Now,
like some
some of
kind of
that,
expert.
before I introduce our next speaker, some of that information may
Is
be
wrong.
over your heads. That's okay.
Yeah, because it's all bullshit.
Keep evolving. Part of that truth evolution is evolving your own knowledge.
How How, if you have to stop and explain to your audience, well, some of that shit might have just gone over your head. That means you're fucking retarded because your fucking followers are retarded. So if you can't even understand your own argument, what do you think the chances of them understanding your argument is? I'm telling you, it's fucking zero.
You'll be aghast at how much those bastards
April, how are you?
breach it every single day.
Freedom of speech. Hey, I got no problem with them talking to them. Show me again where it says we have freedom of speech, though. Can you send me the documents? I'm curious to read that.
That's what it's there for. So read up on it. That's the first step you can take of many as well, too. Now, our next guest is a gentleman who's...
That I've sucked the cock of.
Is a dad, a father, a tradie. He's been campaigning for the last 5 years. He's the founder of My Place Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darren Bergworth.
Australia does not have an express constitution protection for the freedom of speech, but instead it possesses implied freedoms of political communication inferred by the High Courts from the Constitution requirements for directly elected Parliament. Whilst this protects expression of concerning public politic matters, it is not absolute and is the subject of limitations such as laws against defamation, hate speech, and incitement to violence. Fundamental human rights are protected through the combination of common law, federal and state law, and international treaties obligations rather than a single overreaching Bill of Rights. So they can talk about it and I can talk about it, but neither of us have technically the right to do so. In fact, in New South Wales, as we just learnt, you can't say anything bad against someone else, otherwise you can go to jail now.
The time for politics and policy is over. This is not about race, religion, flags, or individual issues that we have because there
It's about the right to put pineapple on pizza. That's what we're here for, isn't it? I've had enough of people not putting pineapples on pizzas, and I fucking can't stand it anymore.
A foreign government that is committing war crimes and crimes against humanity against...
What war crimes has the Australian government done?
And it is
point one out to me, just one.
We focus all of our attention not on the semantics of flags, religions, race, and all the arguments between each other, and come together as one people with the one common problem, and that is a criminal government.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought it was herpes.
So
most of us have it.
Forward, there are other rallies and other things that are going to want to suck you into what I got sucked into.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way to the United States. Pineapple and pizza is an abomination against humanity. Oh, I'm with you. I'm fucking with you.
Melbourne in 2021. Okay, including the West Gate.
Is that George Lucas?
When we first started.
What's he doing there?
Now,
what's George Lucas doing in Australia at a fucking protest?
I've lived this and breathe this for the last 3 or 4 years. I've dedicated my life to this cause.
And that's the problem. I like letting everyone talk. But if they're allowed to talk, I'm allowed to talk. That's just how everything meant to go, isn't it? That Aboriginal flag's upside down, by the way. The one with the red... Well, the black... yeah, no, it's fucking upside down. Why is it upside down?
Now, I've been through the whole thing. I have run in 3 elections.
You have you? How many did you win?
That was terrified of public speaking
0.
Before this COVID bullshit came to us.
Hey, no swearing. This kid's presence, you can't.
And I felt about this big at the first forum that I sat in with 6 other candidates.
Look at Craig walking around like a treasure cat. Like, oh, see that? Sucking cock later. I'll see you for some cock sucking a bit later on.
I ran in a federal election in 22.
I'm frightening you, Craig. I've beaten you once before. I'll beat you again.
And I ran in a by-election federally for the seat of Dunkley in 2024. I've seen firsthand what the system
What's communism? I didn't say anyone's not allowed to talk. Everyone can talk all they want. I'm allowed to fucking talk too. That's just how it is, yeah? I don't have to fucking agree with everything they say. They don't have to fucking agree with anything I say. And that's what makes Australia great.
And it's a matter of whether you're going to go left and stay in that eternal loop.
Just not in New
of
South Wales.
tokenism,
Don't try
of
that
trying
shit
to
in New
get
South.
somebody into
If you try
politics
any of
and
this
fix
shit
all the
in New
problems.
South, you're off to
I
jail.
guarantee you, in the system that
All
we
of
have
yous.
today,
Especially
nothing
Julius.
will change from the top down. It must be from the ground up by us, the people.
How come you're not at hospitals helping the homeless people? You love this
We're
country
taking
so
a
much.
whole
How much
new
money do you give to
direction on
charity every
trying
year?
to refocus
Probably
people
fucking zero.
Away from all the bullshit of what's been going on for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and to focus solely on the source
Pornography,
of
no?
everyone's problem and tyranny. And tyranny does not discriminate. It is against every race, religion, and
So why aren't you
creed
hanging
and
around the
flag that you may stand under.
anti-immigration rally
Flags
down
were
the
never
bottom
an
there?
issue back in
You're all
2021 when
obviously
we
so
marched
much in
these
love with
streets.
the
We had
same
flags
country.
from
You
all
should be
over
down there
Europe.
supporting one
We were
another.
the first ones to wake up to what's going on in this country, and that communism was already on our doorstep.
Oh, fuck. Have we got an
Can't miss
anti-vaxxer
it.
in the chat?
Yes,
Have we got an
come here
anti-vaxxer
for a
in the
better
chat?
life.
Oh, welcome
So there's
to the
nothing
club.
wrong with showing who you are, where you
Did
come
I get
from.
my 100th
The
booster?
argument's
No,
not
because it
about
doesn't
flags,
fucking
it's
exist.
about people. And a flag, in my opinion, does not define a nation. It's its people that define a nation.
I'd like to get back
And
to
the back
titties
of
and
our
asses.
Anzacs who sacrificed
But we had to see this. We had to see
everything
what was going on.
for us. And we have slipped our way into where we are. We've acquiesced
fucking
our way
God.
into being slaves to the system and under a corporate government when there actually
Every
4
government's
levels of
a corporate government.
and most people only know of 3. And the 4th level of government
Oh, the fourth. All right, there's a fourth level, is there?
is us, the elector.
No,
And the
no,
electorate
that's not
actually
how
is the
governments
highest level
work.
of
Right, we're the
government, and they've
voters,
turned this tree upside
right,
down and
which
put
is
us at the bottom,
based in
and they
the
stomp on us day
structure
after day,
of the
and
Australian
they
government.
breach our
Without
trust
the Australian
every
government, we've
single
got
day.
nothing to vote
And in
for.
fact,
Have you not figured that
I
one
cannot
out?
wait until we actually turn this ship around.
We're not a
because
ship.
These charges are going to come for these people for the treasonous
Hey, ladies, dragging
behaviour,
Jesus
the
into this
selling
too.
out of our
Jesus.
ports, our electricity, the selling of our water, our assets, our mining. We should not be paying tax in this country.
Yeah, no, we should. That's how things get built. That's what a democracy
And
does.
when we get this country back to be run by
How
the
we not-
people,
how we not gonna-
for the people, we will not be
How we not
paying
gonna
tax,
fucking
and all those mining
pay for shit if we
magnates
don't
will be handing
pay for
back
tax?
Their fraudulent contracts that this government's over years and years.
We're all
have gifted
descendants
them.
from
And like
someone.
I said before,
And fuck your
there is
vaccine?
no
Well, fuck you too.
political answer to this. So get that out
Hey,
of your
I
mind.
tell
Do
you
not
what,
let
this is the fun
people
thing about
suck you in
anti-vaxxers.
to believing in politics
You can
any
do a
longer.
whole... what
It's
did I
not
come up with the
there.
other day?
It's not going to happen.
Diseasemon.
Right,
That's
it
right,
is
it's like
a criminal
Pokemon, but you can go
element
out and
of
catch
government
all
that
of the
must be
diseases
our
that you
focus.
like.
It
You're
must be
fucking
what we
bringing back
educate
diseases
ourselves
because
around.
you
It
think
must
the
be what we
government
expose,
cares so
and it
much
must
about
be
what you
we learn
fucking
about.
think.
There are
They
at least
don't.
10
They don't give a
serious
flying
indictable
fuck what you're
offences
up
that
to.
this government
They got other
is
things to
committing
worry
on a
about.
daily
They only
basis.
worry about you if you're being a
Okay,
complete
so
nut of
there's no
fucking
voting,
pelican.
there's no
Then
getting
they
into
step
a
up to the
system
plate going, hey, maybe
that
you
is,
shouldn't be a
in my
fucking pelican.
opinion,
Right, but they could. Do you think that you're so important
with
that
the
the Australian
courts,
government are
the
just
police,
listening to everything you're doing in your
banks,
house? Do you think
and
you're
every
that
other
important?
so-called
How many
watchdog in this
fucking
country,
enemies do
they
you
are, in my
have
opinion,
where you
an
think that the
organised
Australian
crime
government cares what sort of
endorsing
toilet
usury
paper
and
you use?
slavery against the Australian people, and it must stop. And it starts
Tell us how you
here
really
today.
feel, mate. Tell us how you really
And we
feel.
need to build the numbers. And I don't care if it takes 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months. But
A
these
baby takes
rallies
9 months.
And the intent behind them.
You know those
are gonna
babies
go
that everyone
somewhere.
wants to kill because they don't want to vaccinate them? You know
And
those
we
ones?
need
You know how
to-
there's some people in the chat that want to see babies get murdered
withdraw
from
our
fucking
labour,
diseases that we
withdraw our
eradicated from the planet
finances, and
fucking
withdraw
50 years ago?
everything
You know
away
those?
from this system.
Let's talk to them about their 9
It
months.
needs to be a lockdown, it needs to be a boycott. We need to build that mentality in the people in
Cicero's
this
here.
country that we've had enough and we're not going to take it any
Ah,
longer.
grab a tissue, big fella. You're all right. Grab a tissue. You're okay. It's
Now,
all right. Hug it
Like I
out.
said before, it's great to see so many people here today, but this is just a start. We need to build these numbers. We need feet on the street. We have a heap of people that have been onto this for 20, 30 and 40 years. They've been lone soldiers.
Well, what is that telling you?
Brian
That your
Shaws,
fucking
Wayne
purpose
Lewis,
is zero,
and
but
a
hasn't
series of
done
other
anything in
people.
40 years.
They've
Maybe
done
it's
a
time to throw it in.
mountain
If
work.
you do
They've
anything for
dedicated
40
their
years and
life
not
for 30
even
years
take a
without
step
any
forward,
support. It's about time
the
we
writing's
pick
on the
up
wall,
baton and we run with the good work that they've done and we spread their work throughout the nation. There is only one solution, and it is the masses to demand that this government be stood down and we put in a temporary government.
And then you're not going to like the temporary government
Which
because
we are
they do
developing.
something
We
you
have
don't like
plenty
either.
of good people in this country that have the integrity and the will and the knowledge to run this country
I like
until we
integrity.
can sort this shit out and actually have a true and fair election. Okay? So this is what we're wanting to achieve.
You know what? We need to
by
release the
starting today
cassowaries
by
into the
getting
main
will of
fucking
the people,
areas
the
of Melbourne.
knowledge
Release
in
the
people
cassowaries.
to
Send
demand
in the
that this
first line of
government be
defence,
stood
the
down.
emus.
Now, we need
Let's
massive
take back the
numbers.
country.
We need everyone to bring 2 or 3 people next time we have one of these rallies.
Because,
There are
you know,
other
we're not
rallies
fucking
happening.
smart enough to bring
Save
our own.
Australia. And a few other ones. There's the anti-fascist rally. There's also, of course, the anti-racist rally.
Have you noticed
Now,
their
we
rally's
know
bigger than
as a
yours?
nation, as a whole, that we
Endo.
are not fascists and we are not racist.
These are
We
your sovereign
good
citizen
people.
mob, Shawnee.
What we also need to learn is the discernment that
And we
shit's
need to
gonna
learn
happen
how to spell
that's
and
gonna
read
trigger
things.
People. The burning of our flag, people holding up Hamas signs. These are plants, people. Look through the bullshit. They're there deliberately to divide us. And
Oh,
having
they're
war
plants because the
against each
Australian
other
government
rather
has a
than
plant fucking
focusing
budget.
on the people in there. And
Oh
that
my
must be
God,
the
yeah, you
message
can't trust them.
today
The
you get
Australian
out
government
today.
cares that
Educate
much that they're going to
yourself on the
hire people to
criminality
go and stand out
of
with
government
signs because,
and
you
the
know,
criminality of
we've
the
got
court
that kind of
system that
budget.
protect them,
They can barely fucking fill a pothole,
including
let
a
alone
suppression
fucking
order, an
organise a
suppression order by the federal
fucking
government
deep
to
state
suppress the names
situation.
Of 28 pedophiles that are at the top level.
Oh,
of
pedophiles
government
like
in
your
this-
mate
in this
Desi Freeman, how he was
system.
fucking kids on his
You trust the
compound that you
system,
all reckon's a hero.
and
Oh,
they
is that who
won't
we're
release
talking
those
about?
names because you're going to lose confidence in your
Why don't you go and talk
political
more about
system.
your pedo mate fucking Desi?
Really?
Tell us more about pedo Desi,
Well,
the
I got
kitty
news for you,
finger
Muppets.
fingering Freeman.
Confidence was lost 20 years ago. And it's about time
Oh,
that these people
I weep
that
for
are
you.
concealing
I weep for you.
crimes
I
get held to
do. I
account.
weep for you. Don't
And
delete him.
that's what we
Don't
will
delete him.
push
Don't
for,
delete
and
him.
that's what we will do.
No one
as a people,
delete him.
once
Everyone-
we have
everyone
the
can have their
numbers
say.
And we have the mindset all swimming in the same direction and not being distracted by
Just keep
false
swimming.
flags
Just
and
keep
burning of
swimming.
flags. Okay, they're
Back in a second.
to get
I'm
us
gonna
to
go
fight
to
each other. It is so
bathroom
simple to see.
because
so anyone
I'm laughing
that
so
starts
much
to
I'm
take
about
you
to
on a
piss
topic
myself.
of whinging about a certain policy, just say it doesn't matter. None of the policies matter. It's the people instigating those policies that matter. That's where our attention needs to be. Don't get distracted from that. Don't get distracted by political talk about elections. It's important that we focus on the root of all of our problems, and that is in the building behind me and the building up in Canberra. And until we get that message, until we unite as one people and have the same message and we march in numbers and we put our demands on the table, we're going to keep going around in circles for another 3 years. And I'm not accepting another 3 years of this bullshit. Are you? Okay, so stand with us and bring people to the next rally and bring it to the rally that has a flyer that says Australians unite against government corruption. That is a one. Thank you. Oh, one more thing, sorry. 2 seconds. We have a flag here, and as far as all the different flags go, the one that resonates the most with me is the Eureka flag. And on that it says, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. We are the resistance! Thank you.
Another big cheer for Darren Burgways, ladies and gentlemen. Passion, love it. That is a fantastic blow-up device. Have a look at that. How appropriate is that? Magnificent. Does Anthony Albanese represent you? No! Let me ask you again. Does Anthony Albanese represent you? No! There's a good old-fashioned saying we have in this country. It's called get stuffed. So, I'm going to count to 3, and on 3, we're going to tell Albanese to get stuffed. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Get stuffed! There you go. Elbow, looks like you had about 5,000 people telling you to get stuffed. And those numbers are going to grow. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very learned gentleman, Dr. Ian Brighthope, who's been a doctor and professor for 50 years, and has been campaigning against the government corruption as well too. A big round of applause for Dr. Ian Brighthope.
Thanks, Craig. I'm going to speak from the heart. I love Australia. But I hate what the people in this house and the house in Canberra are doing to us. I'm going to talk to you about the issues around health and well-being, and I'm going to speak to you on behalf of the World of Wellness International, which is a group that was started here in Melbourne quite some time ago now. It's a member organisation of the Aligned Council of Australia, which consists of 40 other groups which reflect the interests and well-being of members of the order of nearly 2 million Australians. And we need support from people like yourself to join our organisations so that we can have an influence in government at our next elections. Because we cannot keep going the way we are with health in this country. I wrote to Scott Morrison, Greg Hunt, and the Chief Health Minister at the beginning of 2020 on behalf of a large number of doctors. We said, we don't need to have lockdowns. Do you want to have more lockdowns? Do you want to have more masking? Do you want to have more social distancing? Do you want to be held down and injected against your will? Well, that is what is going to happen if we stay with the World Health Organization. We have an agreement with the World Health Organization now. We pay them $300 million plus a year, unelected bureaucrats, to tell our bureaucrats here what to do when there is an infectious disease occurring in our country. We have lost our sovereign rights to our own
Two candles are in the house.
Responsibility
Hey, Candle!
to take a medicine.
And hello
if you
everyone
want
that
to.
hasn't died
My
from
profession
polio yet.
failed us during COVID.
Your days are numbered.
My profession, the medical profession, went lock
If
in
you're a
step
medical professional,
with
I
the
worry
orders
about
that
you.
came from Canberra and the orders that came from the unelected bureaucrats in the World Health Organization. We have signed a pandemic treaty, an agreement with the with the folks in the World Health Organization. It is funded mainly by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Did you get that? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Say one more time.
Boasts that they put $10 billion into an investment in vaccines, and the return was $200 billion.
Oh,
where did that $200 million
those
came
bastards.
from? And all of the other billions of dollars that we lost during the pandemic went
Those
to the
buggers.
elites, went to the wealthy,
How
went
dare
to
they?
those who are controlling the WEF, the WHO, and every other organisation in this country in which there are collaborative centres that have been implanted by the WHO and its interests. We are in a very precarious situation because they're planning another pandemic.
Really not much going on in Melbourne, is there?
Don't misunderstand me. The pandemic was a plandemic. It was a fake.
Oh, it was a plandemic. Oh, it was all fake, was it?
had been
Don't
planned
tell
for
that to
some
the
time,
millions of people that
and
died.
don't
They're pretty
believe
committed
the
to the whole
lies
fucking
about
charade.
The vaccine, the virus coming from a wet market in Wuhan.
Oh,
It
mate.
came from the Wuhan Institute of Virology. It came from an institute where they were
Well, shit, you
weaponising
probably
viruses.
should tell someone in
Gain
charge.
of function of viruses is something that should be outlawed globally.
Yeah, you should be
Because
telling someone
they
in
want to develop
control
these
about all
viruses so that
this.
they can
This is
develop
terrible.
vaccines against them, just in case there's biological warfare. Well, we know how to
real
prevent
terrible.
these diseases and illnesses. We know how to do it, and they didn't listen. If the population had been given some sunshine, given some vitamin
Give
D,
it a little bit
go
of
to your doctor and
sunshine.
have your vitamin D levels tested,
On
we
a
would not have had
cloudy
the suffering of the 5 years that we did through
All right, Julius, thanks for
COVID
swinging by,
and
son.
the follow-on from that. Nearly $1 trillion was wasted during those years. $1 trillion means $1,000 billion.
$1 billion.
And the ongoing costs.
Dollars.
The ongoing cost, the loss of business, the loss of relationships, the illnesses, the diseases.
Small penis syndrome.
The children who've lost a generation of children have lost their proper education. And it includes all of us, folks. It includes all of us here, including our police force. They had to be a part of a system that did damage to us.
And the
Serious damage
CDC. You mean
to
the
us.
place that's ran by an anti-vaxxer?
The Western Australian government and the South Australian government can pass legislation that says if there is another fake, a public health emergency of international concern,
I don't believe in
and
fucking
we need to vaccinate with an
words
experimental
written
vaccine.
on a page.
It
So,
gives the
that's my right.
police force the right to hold us down and inject us. Do you want that?
Oh, you're dropping your camera, mate.
You want that? I'm sure they don't. I mean, we are
Mother energy drink.
We love this country, and we
Of
have
the
to
day.
stick together and make sure that they don't.
I
do
just
that to us
assumed he
again.
was telling
we
jokes.
We don't have anybody with the wisdom in the World Health Organization, and our own health departments are completely deficient of people who know how to prevent disease and treat early. What we did during the pandemic, we said to the old people, okay, don't worry, you'll be okay. We take you to hospital, we put you on a ventilator, and you die. Or we put you into hospital if you've got a positive PCR test, and you get anxious, and you get injected with morphine and midazolam, the thing that they use in the US in executions.
They use that in any form of surgery in the entire world. It's midazolam. It's a fucking thing used in every surgery ever. That's what midazolam is, mate. You're a doctor. You should know this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Right? If you're a doctor like you're claiming, you would fucking know really well that midazolam is 100% used for surgeries to put people under anaesthetic.
I told the Parliament in Canberra.
If you're going to make things scary, oh, you better be careful.
Experimental vaccine.
Fuck it.
You know, one vaccine has caused the death of young people who go to bed the night they've had the injection and they don't wake up the next morning. Any other medicine that did that would be taken off the market. Now, I must add...
Or because
there
something happens
in Parliament.
with cause doesn't mean the effect. You know what I mean? Like
we've got to give them the confidence to speak up. We've got to give them the knowledge to speak up. We need to give them the facts and data. My group, my medical group, actually put together a book called Too Many Dead.
I would like to know what your qualifications are, actually.
2020,
what is your qualifications?
2020, COVID wasn't killing anybody. The increase in death rate, ladies and gentlemen, in this country started soon after the rolling out of the messenger RNA vaccines. The toxic vaccines that were meant to stay in the arm, they didn't. They go to your brain, to your heart, to your lungs, to your ovaries and your testicles. This is why so many people are sick.
Is this Dr. Kevorkian?
This is why we're seeing...
Do you run a clinic in the Swiss Alps, mate?
What do I mean by a turbo cancer? Somebody who...
If you're driving around in a combi van giving out pamphlets,
which means
I'm a bit concerned.
No warning, all of a sudden they've got cancer all over their body. And this is happening on an increasing rate, and our authorities are ignoring it. We have to do something about it, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yeah, we are. We created vaccines.
If you want to do something, come to these rallies. Join a member group of the Allied Council of Australia. Please, we have a lot of good people there who are awake to
Name
what's
two
going
good people.
on and what
Name two,
government
just
needs
two.
to do.
There's the other rally. There's another rally here. What the fuck is that rally?
We need a
the hell is that
we
one?
need a renewed
Down at the
set
bottom
of
here.
politicians
They seem to be enjoying
who
themselves.
have the courage to speak
That's not even a
up
rally. It's
and
just
learn about
a bunch
the
of kids
truth.
having a
Because
sing.
If you don't have courage,
Great day for it.
you don't get to the truth. And if you don't have truth, there are no other values in our society. So I
just don't know what I'm talking about. I just realised how much of what I said was lies. So I just figured that would be enough.
And also, bless our police force as well, and those who want to maintain peace. Thank you.
But I thought you didn't like police force because they're Gestapo and Nazis and all that sort of stuff.
Give another round of applause for Dr. Ian Brido, please.
Who? Dr. Kevorkian.
And I just want to reiterate, and it was a bit remiss of me not to mention at the start, with all what's been going on the last 3 weeks with
We
counter
live in a
rallies,
simulation.
etc., trying to get this organised, I'll be straight with a headache.
Situation.
However, it would have been more than of a headache if it wasn't for the great
what have we got?
cooperation I've had from the police force. So, guys, give them a clap, please. The two sergeants I've dealt with have been extremely accommodating and extremely understanding as well. And we need that relationship going forward, because there
So
will
why did you
come
used
a
to
day.
fight them all the time?
There will come a day
Like all the
when
time.
you gentlemen and ladies are going to have to stand with the people. Because that's why you joined in the first place. That's why you got in the job in the first place. To serve the people, not the corrupt politicians. Now, without further ado, I'd love to gee whiz. I'd love to introduce, it's been a while since I've done one of these, bear with me. I'd love to introduce our next guest, and many of you may know this gentleman, our next speaker. He's a farmer for 40 years, been campaigning against this corruption, the corruption against the farmers by the government for 40 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wade Northhausen.
Mr. Elvis Presley!
How's it going there, Melbourne?
Hey,
Not only Melbourne, we've got people here from all over the state, so that is fantastic. We've been getting around the crowd, we've been talking to people.
You got about like,
and we've got
like
people
700
happening here
people maybe?
from all over Australia, in fact. So this is one of a rally that is happening.
Rally. One of the
We are
rallies has
starting
finished
to
up and gone
see,
home.
quote,
The one in the bottom
unquote,
right
the
there.
people
Oh no,
are
they're still
waking
kind of
up.
marching. Where are
We
they?
are
Where are
starting
they
to
at the
see
moment?
things happen overseas. Well, it's been a long time
Are they
coming.
on Flinders or are they going up Elizabeth? I think they're going up
I
Elizabeth
first
Street.
started becoming involved in politics when I was early 20s.
Oh, they're heading towards.
40
If
years
I
I've
know
been
my
involved in
mapping
this
correctly,
now.
I think the bottom corner there
And
on
we started to get
sort of heading
involved
up towards
when we saw
where these
banks
guys are, not
illegally
far off.
foreclosing on
Doesn't mean that
farmers and sending
they're
them
close to it. It
bankrupt.
just means that they're getting closer to them.
This has been happening for a long, long time, and it's been built for a long, long time. And for many
Welcome
of
to
us who have been
Melbourne,
in this
ladies
game,
and gentlemen, where we don't
decades.
understand things.
it is good now to
and
see
stuff.
finally the Australian people are waking up.
Good speaker system. I'll give him credit there. Nice Ballinger. Is that a Ballinger? That's a Ballinger behind me. That's a Ballinger speaker. I don't think that is
Absolutely.
a Ballinger, actually. Maybe that
So-
is a shit system.
A lot of people there waking
Why are you
moment
wearing a
was the
bright
start
green
of the fraud
fucking
and the attack
jackety
on
thing?
the world
What's going on
people
there?
known as the start
You got
of
dressed
COVID-19.
by yourself this morning, didn't you? You got dressed unsupervised.
That was an
this morning.
absolute
That's
military
what's happened.
operation.
Oh, I'm just going to dress
Dr.
myself,
Ian
Mum.
Brightope just
No, I don't
speaking
think you
there
should,
before.
sweetheart.
I've
No,
had
I
many
will.
conversations with Ian.
I'm going to wear
with
me.
his team
I
from
want to be a
Ants,
Ninja Turtle.
with his team from World of Wellness.
I'm going to be a Ninja Turtle down
And
at
now
the
we
rally
have doctors
today.
from all over the world are calling this for what it is. It was an attack. It was lies.
It was all lies.
The so-called COVID-19 vaccine was a biological weapon.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah, why not wipe out half the
Your stinking,
civilization, eh?
filthy, lying governments
The Spanish flu was
forced you
just,
people to
it
take
was
this
just hot
crap.
cock syndrome.
There are many people here who didn't. We have seen the results of this now worldwide. There is no dispute. This was not anything that was designed to help you.
Yeah,
The
right.
medical people tell us categorically its only purpose is to maim, injure and kill.
Really? They created a vaccine to wipe out people
Well, I
that pay
stand-
taxes
I'm very, very
and all that
proud
sort of stuff
to
around the
talk
world.
to
They went,
people
you know
like
what?
Dr.
There's
Ian
just way
Brightope
too many tax-paying
and like the
citizens on this
doctors that I
planet.
know, and
We
they
just
have done
need to get
amazing
rid of
work.
it. Preferably
We've
the older
seen brave
ones if we
doctors who
can.
have lost everything they've ever worked for, as opposed to the cowards who would not stand up. The times that I've been doing this, we get to look at things with a very sceptical viewpoint.
Uh-huh.
And when you do the mechanics, of what the likes of the World Health
Tell me,
Organization,
mate, what do you do for a living?
the United
What's your
Nations, and the World Economic Forum are doing.
Obviously, you're a highly
I
trained
guarantee
scientist,
you,
I'm
they're
guessing.
coming back to do it again.
You seem highly educated. Tell me again, what's your qualifications, mate?
In
Tell us what's
my
going on.
History of my
Is everything all right at home?
As a farmer,
I'm concerned.
third
Is everything
generation
okay at
dairy
home?
farmer from North Central Victoria.
If things
We
aren't
have seen-
okay at home, Ninja Turtle, just blink or something. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a farmer.
We have
What's he
seen
farm? Fresh fucks or
governments
something?
systematically attack and destroy our farming sector. This is now beyond any doubt.
Mate, stick in your lane and talk
We
about
are
the
seeing
fire levy.
farmers
That's
right
as far
now
as
across
your
Australia
information
fighting
goes.
hard against so-called renewable energy infrastructure.
What do you farm?
Victoria's farmers, if they come to fruition with this energy,
Like, if
garbage
you're,
that
I'm a
relies
farmer, and we
upon,
go to your house and you've just got a rose
we'll
garden and a
lose
veggie patch. You're not a
70%
fucking
of
farmer. You're
Victoria's
just an avid
farmland.
gardener. Yeah, the
That
police have
is
got
a
a line
massive
open up.
impost, and the
Down the bottom
whole
there.
purpose here is to put farmers under enormous pressure to
Under
send them
pressure,
broke.
breaking
We have
down
seen
me.
the mental health breakdowns of not only farmers but the entire country.
A farmer like
This
Desi,
is their
yeah.
plan.
Grew
The
up on the fuck
lockdowns
farm.
that everybody suffered. Who remembers these lockdowns?
Everyone remembers
Who
the
remembers
lockdowns,
losing
idiot.
their jobs? Who remembers losing their relationships, the arguments they
Who
caused in their
remembers losing
families?
family members from a disease that was
And
incurable
who
at the time?
remembers the loss that we
Who
all
remembers having
suffered?
to spend time in a hospital? Who
Well, I'm
remembers
here to
doing
tell you that if you look
14-hour
at
a
the
day
plans that
shifts
they
trying
have,
to keep the elderly
they are
alive?
planning to
Not
do
just
that
the
all
elderly,
again,
but the
but a
kids
million
and the
times
middle-aged
worse.
women and the men. Who remembers
put
the
it to
doctors
you
and the nurses working
that
24
our
hours a day
politicians
for little to
are in
no
the business
sleep
of
in a
destroying our
situation that
country.
was only can be described as
There are a
warlike?
small
Who
handful
remembers
are
that?
Okay, but the vast
Bet you're not
majority
you.
of our governments are on the
Whilst the
payroll
fucking
with
doctors and nurses were busy
international
saving
terrorist
lives, you're
organisations.
sitting at home sucking cock.
This is something where the
Oh, I've got to go out and
Australian
jerk off
people
the horse
right now
again, otherwise it's going to
need
get a bit
come
testy next time I
together.
do muster.
The whole purpose of this is to bring
A
the
broccoli
Australian
farmer
people
for
together
sure. I knew it.
to
I knew I
fight
didn't
and
like him, Mad
stand
Mick.
as
I
one.
knew it. Ass farmer.
Their specialty is to drive,
Nice that, love.
drive division.
White
We're
guy in
seeing
dreadlocks.
things that are being done
Why
now
not?
to deliberately create friction amongst the people of Australia. That is their plan.
Uh-huh.
But we will not fall for that.
Geez, the government sounds pretty terrible.
We need to understand that our enemies are the politicians and the governments.
Ah, right, fair enough. Jeez,
We've seen all over the
if
world
only there was a
extreme
vaccine.
violence happening now. We've seen
Oh, love, you're not pretty
parliaments
enough
and
to be this
houses
dumb. What are you
being
doing
burnt
there?
down. Well, that is not our way. We do not want to fall into that category. We do not support that. But I understand why this is happening. We must put pressure on our governments and politicians.
I think you
here.
want pressure on your prostate, mate. Maybe you could ask the doctor for a bit of a
Peaceful,
handy before you go home.
non-violent, but they only can survive while we are divided and fighting
He's
each
probably
other.
only got a doctorate in fucking music or something.
We've seen some people, just previous speakers, who talk about our police standing with the Australian people.
Uh-huh.
What we've seen is that terrorist governments
Ah, good old terrorist
have
government.
used our police through the
Hey,
the
hey,
agency
calm down,
of
calm down.
corrupt police
Calm
command,
down. Didn't you just hear the organiser saying how
Chief
much the police have
commissioners
helped him today?
who are
Right,
on
don't
board
start
with the
contradicting
international
each other.
terrorists.
I know that's one of your pastimes,
And I've
as
said
you people
before,
like to do, is just 100%
and I'll say it
contradiction to
again,
one another, but now
to
you're
our
doing it on a
coppers.
public statement there, mate.
They
Didn't you hear
made
how
you
fucking
people
great the
take
cops
a
are?
lethal injection. They threw you against the Australian people.
No, they didn't. They didn't touch me.
So
You know
I
why?
say
Because I didn't
your
fuck around like an
families are
idiot.
every bit in as much danger as what the rest of us are.
Isn't it
By
amazing
now-
the people that just went along with it?
Our cops will know
Fucking
people who have died,
just went back to their normal
dropped
lives?
dead,
Isn't that
been
amazing?
maimed and injured from this filthy poison. We stand by you as much as you stand
So I
by
can't
us.
take you seriously with that green jacket on, man. I really
This
can't.
is
I tried.
Australia,
I
and
really tried
Australia is
listening. I
speaking.
really did. But you lost me, man. You lost me. It's so... Oh, fucking... It's a contrast to the sea of blue and red. And here you are in the green.
This is a numbers game.
Are you in the
It
right...
is an
Are you in the right
education game. It is an
fucking rally?
information game.
You might have to be over with the greenies
When
or
we
something.
see
You know
so
what I
many
mean? Like,
people who want to go to the footy, they're not interested. They turn their back on what we're talking about. This is
Well,
where
let 'em go to the
every
footy.
one of us needs to become a conduit.
I'm
We
real
need
worried
to
about the
tell
blokes
them
down the
what's
bottom
happening.
there.
We need
Have a look
to
at these
lead them to
fuckwits
the
down in the bottom
websites.
corner. Faces
To
covered,
the
goggles on their head.
organisations who are fighting back against this.
Everyone knows when you go to a
If you know-
protest, you should always wear goggles.
That's right. There were some people who were exempted.
Exempted. That's a good word. Don't worry about the word exempt.
COVID-19
Let's just go with
knew
exempted.
which ones they were. So that tells you the entire thing was a total fraud.
Yep, you're right. You're spot on, mate. Oh, you've changed me mind.
This is just part of the attack on
you've won me
us,
over.
we the
You've won me
Australian
over.
people, and the people here now.
You know
who've put
what?
these
You're right.
rallies
I'm with you
together, people who are
100%.
marching.
No more
Well done
pasta.
to them, to
That's
the
it. No
organisers.
more. Gnocchi needs to either be called potato or pasta. They can't be both. That can't be a thing. They have to pick
And
a category.
similarly,
Gnocchi
well
needs
done
to be a
Vic
potato
Pol. We've
or
had
a
lot to
pasta.
do with
It
Vic
can't be
Pol
both.
and Billboard
Let's get to
McCain. We've done a
voting.
lot of work around the country. And we know that we have support. We can say the things that many of them can't, but
Yeah, that's
want
right.
to.
Now he's happy with the cops. You're
So
right.
we need to continue that support. Australia's military.
Yeah, you know
is
the
being
reason that some of
set
the
up to
wards
be
were
used by the
empty
World
is
Health
because the
Organisation
staff were
against us.
busy saving lives at the time.
The World
That
Health
all
Organisation
standard
was given the
surgeries and
power over
non-essential hospital visits
by the
were taken
so-called
away.
Labor
Isn't
Party
it amazing
federal,
how
federal
hospitals
health
work,
minister,
where they have this whole triage
Butler,
thing? Yeah, it's
on the
weird. I
19th
know it's unheard of, but it's amazing how
19th
staff
of
get dedicated
July
to saving lives
this
over
year.
to just watching over someone that might need
They
a
have
little bit of
handed it
help.
over,
It's
so
amazing, isn't
expect
it?
things to get
it's odd.
rough.
It's very strange.
I can tell you right now that the things that they talk about being some kind of a pandemic, they are planning.
Wonder if he's a
and we can only
pansexual.
just
He
say
seems
a
to
few
fucking
short
love
things in the amount of time
pandemics.
we got. They're planning
Tim,
to
how are
say
you, mate?
that the
I don't know what this
fraud and
guy's
the hope
saying
of
either.
Climate change is a pandemic.
Yeah, and that's why I've got a
They will
pansexual.
use that to attack your rights.
Someone
our
yelled out
farmers,
bullshit.
Your properties, your ability to get food and money.
Where's your black shirt mates?
These are all in the pipeline. So for the people who are here today to help and fight for our farmers and
Penis.
fight for our rights, I say thank you.
You've got to fight for your right to pandemic.
This is the most serious danger Australia has ever been in.
Not like the wars or
They
anything,
are
like World War One,
speaking,
World War Two.
dividing,
You know, when the
and trying to conquer us
fucking
all.
Japanese vessels rolled into
They
Sydney
work for
Harbour, the
foreign
attack on
terrorists,
Darwin. Yeah, you're right. This
And
is
we have to fight
way
back
worse.
against that with everything we've got.
Way fucking worse. Oh. Jeez, all those people that lost their
So I
lives in
won't take up
Vietnam.
much
If
more
only
of your
they
time here
knew.
today, but let us be aware that we
Yeah,
are doing
well.
everything we can. We're fighting with everything we've got.
He's got a very
And
high-pitched
we
voice,
need
hasn't
every
he?
Australian to stand up. We've heard about our Anzacs. Well, we are in the middle of losing our country.
What's it got to do with the fucking
When
Anzacs?
all our stinking filthy politicians turn up on Anzac Day
You know
and
that-
they lay wreaths.
Did you know that the
they
Anzacs
tell
fought
everyone
for
how much we
the
owe our
fucking
Anzacs,
government, right? Like
and
the
they talk of
government
their
asked
honour
them to
and
go.
their
You know what I mean? Like that was, yes,
They
we're
are
under British
selling
rule, and
them
they went, hey,
out.
we need your army to go to war, and they went, yeah, all right, fair enough, no worries.
They are desecrating the memory of our Anzacs.
Oh, fuck off, you idiot.
And they're doing it for money.
No, they're not. They're doing it because they're a
They
fucking...
think that they're on the side that's going to win. That's why they've decided to sell us out.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Here in Victoria, we've seen a piece of filth, low-life scum, Daniel Andrews.
Uh-huh. Woo. Jesus wins! Flawless victory. Get over here!
Well, we thought
As he
Elbow
drags
got a
him onto
bad
the
reaction.
fucking crucifix. Jesus wins.
Daniel Andrews has recently been photographed in China with some of the leading terrorists,
Jinga jinga ding ding jing jong
dictators,
jing.
and human rights abusers in the world.
Yeah, but mate, you've been hanging around pedophiles. Should we make the fucking same
Jacinta
conclusion?
Allen is his.
You're standing next to a police officer. Do I assume you know the police's fucking laws? Or?
She is his protege. She is working every bit as much for the terrorist organisations as what Daniel Andrews did.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense.
To everybody here at our rally here, we are not marching. We are static here in front of Parliament House.
Maybe if you guys marched a little bit, you'd be
There is
less
another
angry at
group
one another.
who is
Get a bit of
marching
exercise,
past,
beautiful day, taking
and
in the
good luck
sights.
to them.
Let's everyone head to the
What we're
museum.
doing is here today.
How about
in
you
front of
all go
Parliament
and
House.
sing at the hospital?
I would just like to finish by saying this. We were
Notre
down
Dame football
in
rules.
Ballarat just recently. At the what's
I
called
asked the same
Bush
question, April.
Summit.
I asked the exact
And
same
two
question. See, we're not
of
so
the,
different.
honoured,
Except for I
they
like
call them the
being
honourable
alive.
Guest speakers.
Looks like the police are
low-life
leading the march down there in the bottom corner, isn't it?
Sleazy and Jacinta Allen. Well, I can tell you right now.
Oh,
that
yeah.
a lot of people told them.
Yeah, that's what they need to be doing. They need to break out a bit of karaoke. Let's
And
make this a bit more interesting.
I'll just finish by saying that Anthony Albanese, the last
Didn't you say you were just going to finish by saying the other thing?
His motorcade was hightailing it out of town. With a whole heap of farmers on tractors in high-speed pursuit. Rack off Albanese. Rack off Jacinta Allen. You take your corrupt foreign terrorist government and you shove them. The Australian people have spoken.
Yay for Australia! It's gold! Gold! Gold!
Mr. Ray, yours does it. Give me a big clap, guys.
Yeah, it's like Terry got a platform.
I'm glad you're staying because, as you know, this is the one of many rallies that need to go forward.
Oh, hurry up, mate.
So
We're
those
missing
who
out on
got
bunning
up
snags.
and
They close at
marched,
fucking
bless
2.
them. You'll
Come
get
on.
the opportunity to march. Don't you worry about that.
Not one
I
barbecue,
promise
by
you.
the way. Not one. Not
Now,
one barbecue cooked
One
today.
thing we can do. A whole bunch
If everyone could
of
pick up 2 chairs on the way out,
smaller actions
we
are
could have
what's
this packed up real
required
quick.
here. So part of that is changing our mindset. This is not going to be done in one swoop. It is consistent.
Mate, it's taken you 40 years and hasn't
ongoing
even got
action
fucking on the first step.
that you are going to have to reinvest some of your time. Is your
This guy
country
sounds like
worth
Terry,
it?
doesn't he?
Well, I have
Is your
something to
country
fucking
worth it?
tell you.
I need about 3 minutes.
Sure, you might decide to sit in your comfort zone
Cool, thanks.
for the next 6 to 12 months,
It's fine with me.
and you'll be comfortable,
I think that's a great idea.
and then you won't be.
Anyone else want to come and sit in my comfort
So
zone?
we have to reinvest some of your time. Saving your country isn't something you do if you've got a bit of spare time. Saving your country
Says the person
is
that does it in
reinvesting
his
your
spare time.
into things that are monotonous.
Monotonous? No, I'm happily
Painstaking.
married, mate.
So celebrate the small wins. Today is a small win. Look around.
And it's
you.
our
This is a
Independence Day.
win. It's a small win.
I reckon
It's
there's
one
going to
of
be
many
a fucking
steps
fight going
to
underway in
start
that bottom
getting
corner. We're going to keep an
around
eye on that one.
mindset of I'm going to have to reinvest some of my time into having more conversations. Into
Oh, so you're not
studying
even doing
more,
this full time?
Into
Oh, fair
reading
enough.
more, into having your own community gatherings.
You guys do it, and I'll
Get
catch up
together
with
in
you.
groups. Go and visit your local elected representative, please.
All right,
We're
I
using
will.
Mockingbird back
How you
on
going,
them.
buddy?
They're not politicians. They're elected representatives
Yeah, this is pretty much it, Safari.
of the people. They do what you want them to do, not the other way around. They are not our lords and masters. elected representative of the people. It's about time they started doing that again.
You know,
isn't it?
if you vote, right, you could probably change how this works. Just saying, you could.
Speaking about elected representatives of the people, our next speaker
Is the
was
Prime Minister.
a gentleman in Parliament for 23 years.
Oh, we'll see when you get back.
Stand up.
Please stand up.
And
Please stand
the
up.
changes he wanted
Will the
to
next
make from the
speaker
inside
please stand up?
was stifled
Please stand up. Please
by
stand
the
up. We're
corrupt
going to have a problem here.
cesspit
You act like
that
you've
is
never
in
seen a
there.
pandemic before.
And Bernie's
All
gonna
jaws
speak
to the
a
floor
bit
with
about
needles
that
stuck
now.
in your door.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bernie Finn.
Is that Dr. Dre? Oh, no. Thought it was Dr. Dre. He's got a gun! No,
Thank you
sorry.
very
No,
much.
he hasn't.
Craig, thank you so much for organising today to begin with, because
No, you're
what a
very welcome,
crowd.
mate. I'm glad I could be
What
here.
a crowd! It is sensational. I'm not going to keep you here much longer anyway. But I just want to mention a bloke who left us during the week. A bloke called Charlie Kirk. A man who stood up for what was right. He stood up to those who would do us harm. And they took his life. Now I'm hopeful that none of us will have to suffer that fate. But what we do need to do is to use Charlie Kirk as an inspiration. To remember him and to hold him up as somebody that we can follow. I know where he is now. He's upstairs with the boss. I've got no doubt about that at all. But what he has left us is an example. He has left us an example for every single one of us to follow. Every single one of us. I ask you to take that on board. I ask you to use Charlie's example as something that we can all follow well into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running at the next election. I don't want to run at the next election. I ran at the last election. I didn't want to run at the last election. But let me tell you, I cannot turn my back on what is going on in this state, what is going on in this country. I cannot turn my back on that and walk away. That is not on. That is not on. Because we have the worst group of politicians I have ever seen in my life. Right now. State and federal. State and federal. They're bloody shocking. And you just have to have a look at what Susan Lee did to Senator Price during the week to know that it's not just Labor, but it's Liberal as well. It's on both sides. We have a Prime Minister. We have a Foreign Minister. Remember Senator Wong? Remember her? They have embraced international terrorism as a way of life. It is absolutely extraordinary that we would have a government that would allow that to happen. If you want to know where the centre point is of all corruption in this state, look behind me. Look behind me. We have had, over the last decade in this state, the singularly most corrupt government in the state's history.
Oh no, not the whole
It is
state's
totally and
history.
absolutely
Oh
corrupt.
no!
It is a whole range of things.
Hey, Jeremy.
The good doctor mentioned
Hey,
before
here we go
about
there, Martine.
how he had been treated, and I stood up
I want to point this out. Thanks to Kimatron for reminding me of this. The guy that's running the event, Craig Cole, has ran for government before. He's ran as an independent in the last election. He's still registered as an independent looking to run again at the following election. So for a man that doesn't like the government and has allowed people who are anti-government to come to his rallies, he seems pretty pro-government.
I want to tell you a story.
I don't know about you,
that I raised in Parliament,
right?
when
But
I was in there
if I had an issue with the fucking with a taxi, right?
Yep.
If I saw a
Where I
taxi
live.
in the street, and I'm like, fuck taxis.
It's just
No
horrendous.
one should have a taxi.
Thanks, mate.
Taxis are evil. Taxis are the worst. Taxis are the
girl
reason for
came
all their
home one
death
day,
and destruction in the world.
she'd normally
And then
very
you
happy to
catch
go
me
on
the
a
next
little
day
bit, very,
driving a taxi.
A bright little girl.
Something's not right in my whole fucking hatred of taxis,
She went
is there?
straight to a room.
And that's what we're seeing
wouldn't open
here.
her door.
For a man
Her mum
that
and
doesn't
her dad
like
couldn't speak to her. She wouldn't speak to them.
government, he
And it
seems
was
to want to
many
be in the
hours
government.
before They actually coaxed her to come out. And
I
they
don't care
said to
if he's
her-
trying to solve the fucking moon from
They
falling,
said to her,
right?
"What's
He's trying to
wrong?"
stop creeps calling kids.
What's
And I
happened?
get that and I support
What
it
has upset you so
100%.
much?
But he keeps
She said
claiming
it's
that he's a
school.
fucking anti-government person.
I said,
So
"What
maybe he
happened
needs
at
to
school?"
find a
She said,
different way to do this
"My
instead
teacher
of joining
today-
a crooked corporation.
During
Do you see the
Technique
argument?
classes.
I got no problem with what he's trying
not
to
bad
achieve.
these days.
And my hat goes off to him. Fucking pedos shouldn't be allowed to
The
go near
teacher-
kids like
the
his
teacher
fucking best mate
directed
Desi
her
Freeman did,
to go
right?
home
But nonetheless,
and
he
as
doesn't like the
homework
corporation that is the government,
to
but he
ask
wants to join the
her
corporation
father
that is the government to
about
get his
his
point across, to
erections
protect
and
children, as
ejaculations.
anyone should. I'm not saying
this
the
is a
protection of
10-year-old
kids
girl.
isn't a fucking great idea,
This is
but
a
he's
10-year-old
telling
girl.
everyone not to
Can
go
you
this
imagine?
route because
Can you
governments are
imagine how
corrupt.
distressed she was?
So the government's only corrupt if
Anyway,
he's
the
not in
mum
it.
came to me as the local member.
Do you not see the
and I was
hypocrisy in
naturally
this?
appalled.
Tavin, how
I
are you,
raised it
mate?
in
Good to
Parliament.
have you here.
In fact, I went right off in Parliament about
So
it.
can you
I
not
thought it was
see-
disgraceful. You know
Stu,
what the
and I know
minister
that he's a mate of yours or whatever,
said? It's in
but
the curriculum.
you know, can you
It's
not
in
see
the curriculum.
the hypocrisy? I don't like government. You shouldn't
we
like
all know
government.
who's
No one
responsible
should
for
like
the
government.
curriculum.
The entire government is
It's the
corrupt and
minister.
crooked. But I'm
The
going to
education
join the
minister at the
government,
time.
right? I'm going to join it, and we're going to
This
like
is
that's.
just
Then it's
one
not going to be
example
corrupt
of how these
because I'm
people
there.
hide
And I'm gonna
behind all
protect the
sorts of
kids.
things to hurt
I've got
our
no problem
kids.
with you fucking
Now, I'm in
protecting kids.
politics,
There's
I've
about
gotta tell you,
15 other
I'm in
independent
politics
parties that
to
do
help
that,
kids.
as well as the Australian
I
federal
love
government
kids.
that does that. Last
I
time
love
I
kids.
checked, it's still
And
illegal to
I-
fuck a
I
child.
believe
Right? I'm pretty sure
that
that's still
the
on the
greatest
books.
judgment
Right?
that
That's
we
something
can
that the
have
federal
on how
government has
successful
fucking
we've been
organised really, really well.
is
I've
if
worked
we
in the
leave
prison systems
this
with
earth
people that have fucked
in better
kids
shape
because you're not going to believe
than the way we
it. It's
found it.
against the law. So I got no problem
I
with
have to
Craig
say
Cole
that
running on the
if that happened to
platform
me,
of
if the
solving
Lord
and
called
helping
me
kids.
home tonight,
It's a great idea.
I would have to
But he
declare
can't
myself
turn
a
around and then
favour.
say, and fuck the government because they're all corrupt.
We have all
That means
failed
you're joining a
our young
corrupt
people.
system.
We have a
So
situation
all I'm doing is
where
pointing out
little
the
girls are being
hypocrisy.
asked to
No
fill
problem with
little
Craig.
voids.
He
Little
can
boys
run,
are being
he can become an
asked to fill
independent,
little
and my
girls.
hat goes off to him, and I hope he achieves
We have-
that
we
mission.
have all this sort of-
But he
the
can't turn around in the next
sexualisation
breath and
of
say, fuck
children.
the government.
The sexualisation of children.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, this is just grooming them. This is just grooming them. It is
Ah,
disgraceful,
Carl's name, just
and it is
subscribed.
all part-
Welcome.
It is all part of the corruption that this government has. I cannot believe just how bad the Andrews government is. And I say Andrews because she is Jacinda Andrews.
Oh, you met, yeah, okay. Well, you met him once, and I get it.
Dan Andrews in a
Right.
pantsuit.
I appreciate what he's running
And
on.
that's-
I
and
do.
that's the truth.
I appreciate
That's the truth.
what he's trying to achieve, and
Folks,
any
I,
form
I'm
of
gonna leave
eyes
it there
on that
because, it has been a very
situation
long session.
is
But,
great.
I
And
just
I
wanna
fully
say to
support him.
you
You know, I really do
that
fully support him
I
on
wanna
that
fight with
regard.
you.
All I'm saying is
I
there's
don't
that
wanna fight against you, I'm
hypocrisy
gonna fight with
in the
you.
balance. You
And I
can't
want
be
us to
pro-government and then anti-government when it suits you. You got to pick one or the other.
For the sake.
Right, especially if
of
he's
us,
inciting
for
other
the sake
people
of
to
our
follow his
families, for the
cause
sake
in
of
not
our
liking the
kids,
government.
For the sake of future generations, we.
You know, if I was one of his supporters, I'd be like, why the fuck are we here when you want to be one of these people?
And if I could just say If I could just say, and I quote a mate of mine, somebody that I get on, well, I admire him a fair bit. Fight, fight, fight. That's what we're going to do.
Did you get shot in the ear or something?
That's what we've got to do.
She doesn't look
Get
too happy
out
this
there,
year down here.
Fight. Do the right thing by our kids. Do the right thing by Australia.
Do the right thing and put your rubbish in the bin.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Bernie Food.
And don't forget to vote for me on the next election. Yay!
All right. Now I'll...
Hey, this guy looks like he's having a good day. Looks like the dude from The Office.
However, was a bit remiss of me earlier on. Now, whatever your views on Charlie Kirk are, whether he was in this country or not, one thing he stood up for was free speech and freedom. And the ability to have a debate without violence, without antagonism, to speak your truth. So I think it's appropriate, and apologies for not doing this earlier on, but I think we just have a moment's silence in the memory and efforts of Charlie Kirk. Thank you. Remove your hats, please.
All right, while they're going silent, let's have a listen and see what's going on in the other video. Where's the video?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Charlie.
Geez. Oh, you really did mean just a moment. Fair enough. Yeah,
right.
literally just a moment,
Just
guys.
off the
Like
back of what
10
Bernie
seconds,
was
maybe,
saying.
tops. Yeah, thank you for your service, Stu.
Okay.
Hang on, what's going on in the bottom corner?
Those of you may or may not know, I still work with youth today.
We might be
these
onto
days. But 15 of those years out of the 20 were spent in the education system. 10 of those years on an education department contract. I know how corrupt the education department are. And any teacher or any principal out there will tell you how much of a bigger bullies the education department are.
Just saying what was going on there, I don't know.
So, yeah,
seems people are lining up,
absolutely.
that was all.
So, I've been campaigning against the sexualised indoctrination of our kids for the last 3 years. And on the back of what Bernie said, I'm going to give you another couple of examples. Now,
Right, so they've caught up to the coppers. I'm guessing there's another protest on the other side, maybe.
Condones. This is what we've got to stand up for. So hear me out on this. I'm going to give you parents some guidance on what you can do to help protect your children. There is, as we know, we've just signed up to the World Health Organization.
I love my flip phone.
Did you vote for that?
There you go.
Are you happy with unelected bureaucrats halfway around the world telling
What's
you
your
what
channel, brother?
We'll come back to you in a second,
What's
bro.
your... Channel 69. Are you for real, bro? Channel 69? Whereabouts.com or what?
No, just Channel 69.
Put your details there.
That's it. Not negotiable.
We'll support each other, man. Put your details there.
That's something you can do. Now, the WHO has a handbook, the Standards for Sexuality Education.
The hell is legal?
in Europe.
What?
They implement the same over here.
I reckon we're going to see some fisticuffs in this video.
Standards for sexuality education for ages 0 to 4, as stated by the World Health Organization, is early childhood masturbation.
What?
Disgraceful.
The fuck are you on about?
Don't believe me? It's in the document. You can see it yourself. Malcolm Roberts spoke up about this in Parliament about 3 years ago. One of the only things he's done good, but anyway, at least he spoke up about it. Also,
there's a
I'm
horses.
alert to this. Got to put the bifocals on for this. Bear with me. It's not a good look. Apologies. There's a website called raisingchildren.net.au. I would suggest you go onto this website and have a look. Now, once again, as they generally do, they make these things look all nice and warm and fluffy on the surface, so most people go, well, that looks okay. But when you do some digging, it's not okay. And she ain't right. It's a good old-fashioned Aussie saying. Is she right? She ain't been right for quite some time.
You guys still hear everything?
Now, I was alerted to this. A parent informed me they were given an email link by the daycare centre about the 3.5-year-old daughter. 3.5-year-old daughter. No link. Sorry, only a link. No consent form. No priority.
Look at everyone with their face covered down in the bottom video.
We are going to be speaking with your daughter about and teaching your daughter. In that
everyone's got a... Well, not everyone, but there's a fair amount of people with face coverings. What have we got going on here? Someone trying to get the Maccas. Oh, come on, guys. I'm fanging for a hash brown.
Department of Social Services.
Banging for a hash brown. Come on, let's have a hash brown, mate. Need to get to McDonald's.
This was the advice given home.
Where you going? Oh, I'm seeing the movie, Annie.
Young girl. Your child may be very curious about bodies, their own and other people's. For example, you might find them looking at their own and other children's genitals. A combination of natural curiosity and role-playing is usually a typical part of childhood sexual behaviour. The government condones this. If you don't believe me, go to the website yourself. Child sexual behaviour should not be in the same sentence, especially to a 3-year-old. It's child grooming times 1,000. Now,
Skivity.
It gets worse. If you go onto the site, have a look at the preschoolers and toddlers section and click on development. It's got sexual development for 0 to 3-year-olds. This is what they state under 4 to 6.
Which website's he talking about?
Go to the website yourself. That one of the things that they think they can indoctrinate parents to believe.
He is taking completely everything out of context. Everything.
Looking and touching the genitals of familiar children or adults.
I can pick and choose context too, but you know,
I
don't.
That's what this website states. Is that grooming much? This is what your government condones. State and federal. This site is supported by the Department of Social Services. Oh, it gets worse. They state playing games that involve being naked at 4 to 6. Exploring bodies which might include masturbating. 4 to 6. What do you think about that? Is that
I think that you've taken a few
grooming?
things out of context.
Have
I'm going to
they
be honest
told
with
you
you.
as parents any of this? raisingchildren.net.au. If you go onto the Leave Our Kids Alone site, Leave Our Kids Alone, kids with a Z, leaveourkidsalone.org, you'll find this information in the resources and links section. Have a look for yourself.
Resources and links section.
Part of the action we need going forward.
Pregnancies, newborns, babies, toddlers.
That they don't want to have. They cannot ignore this anymore.
What was it called in the what section? Resource section or something. All guides and tools, references.
And one last one.
Activity guides, podcasts.
Before I wrap it up. Sorry guys, bear with me. Okay, what you can do.
What are we meant to be looking at?
This is is where their laws.
Guides
it's
and
good
tools,
when they work
activities,
against
baby,
them.
raising healthy minds.
Everybody knows what the
podcasts,
ICCPR is, the
subscribe.
International Covenant
Who are
of
we?
Political
Activist partners, child development, raising
Rights. Thank you, sir.
children, working with parents.
That has been scheduled
What am I
and
supposed to do? What
codified
fucking channel?
into the Australian Human Rights Commission Act 1986. That is a federal act. So that means any breach of the ICCPR is in breach of federal legislation. Thank you, sir. Article 18, Section 4
I'm just trying to find where you were saying to check.
States the following. The states parties to the present covenant undertake to have respect
Good night,
for
Harry.
the liberty of parents and, when applicable, legal guardians. Here's the bit: to ensure the religious and moral education of their children in conformity with their own convictions.
I'm trying to find where he wanted me to look.
Right? So, when the schools tell you,
Toddlers 1 to 3,
we
behaviour,
must confuse your 3-year-old
sleep
or
development,
5-year-old child or your
communications,
child that they can be
health and care,
752
behaviour,
different
safety,
genders.
sleep. Tell us what you think.
Indoctrinate them with this absolute
Babies.
sexual depravity for
3 to
that
12
age.
months.
When they tell you
preschoolers,
it's mandated, that's a
3 to 5
lie.
years.
Or it's
Development,
compulsory,
communication,
that's a
sleep,
lie.
alert, food, health and care.
They have tried to indoctrinate you for far too long now as parents.
I'm trying to work out where he wanted me to look.
Than you over your child. That's not the case. You are the parent. You are the primary educator. You say what your child gets taught and what doesn't get taught. Now, there's a letter. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
This
is an article. Right.
You can download from the website, leaveourkidsalone.org. Kids with a Z.
Toddlers development, sexual development.
You can
is everything.
download, sign it, and give it to your principal. Also, it states on there that they are liable as well. So that means...
He's talking about
what
curiosity,
they
not
teach.
what
That
they're
means if your
forcing
child
people to
suffers any
fucking
mental
do.
health issues down the track for the content they were taught, you can sue them personally. Start letting them know that. That's how you push back. That's one of the ways you push back. Sorry, guys, I was passed a note before I wrap it up.
All right, this is what he's talking about.
Passed a note to by Jackie to have a look at the website about any all constitutional matters, constitutionwatch.com.au. So constitutionwatch.com.au.
Right.
Have a look at that.
It's talking
site.
about
Now,
sexual development starts at birth, including physical changes like puberty,
To wrap it up.
the attitude and beliefs children
We
develop
do-
about sex and sexuality and their sexual behaviours. Sexual behaviours varies depending on the child's development, social relationships, cultural background, and personal family experience. Hang on.
Pardon? I'll have a word to the sergeant. No,
I'm going to
right,
shut
don't
you down for a second, mate.
Right, yep, okay.
You're just annoying
So
me.
we are okay.
All right, so it's talking about sexual behaviours,
Down Burke Street or down,
right?
Spring Street.
That's all it is. It's talking, it is common for children to enjoy being naked and to be curious about their own and other people's bodies. Not that a school is telling kids to fucking nude up and touch each other. That's not something the schools are doing, right? For children aged 0 to 3, sexuality curiosity might include touching, holding, pulling and poking their own genitals, looking or touching at their own genitals of a family child or adult in a curious way in the bath or the toilet, showing interest in body parts and how they work, playing made-up games involving taking their clothes off and being naked, repeating words, expressions, slang for toiletry, body functions and body parts. Yeah, that's called being a fucking kid. Anyone that has raised a child or has been a child knows true well what that is. Nowhere is it in this doctrine as it states, or in this document, does it state schools are getting your children to get naked and to touch one another. Nowhere. It's talking about social behaviours of children in their own homes. Or you may witness your child being curious about their bodies. That's what they're talking about. Not, hey, let's all get fucking naked and touch kids. There is nothing in any of these documents that he is talking about that states that this is mandated by the state. The state government is not telling the Department of Education to tell their kids to fucking start touching one another. They're not doing that. As much as you want to pretend that they're doing that, they're not. Fucking idiot. All right, so now we've got two groups of fuckwits coming at each other. Oop. All right, so we got that going now. So now they're on their march. So we've got... This looks like they've just arrived at the state parliament down the bottom there. This is where the other cookers are. Is anyone confused about the actual truth? I'll share the link. You can, like the one that he was just talking about. You want to know what he was on about and how he misinterpreted the entire thing? There's the link. He completely misinterpreted what that was about, which is not uncommon for a cooker. Read what you want to read out of it and fuck the actual truth. We can just pick and choose words and make our own sentences, is the way that Parking Nick described it. Pick and choose the words that you like, and then you can make a sentence out of that, and that's how what people are going to believe. Because, you know, why the hell not? God, people shit me. Whoop, my bad. My bad. What the fuck did I do there?
Good evening, everybody.
Whoa!
This is late night. We hope you're all doing well.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kimatron. Way too many hits to the head. Way too many hits to the head. Everyone say hello to Kimatron, by the way. So we've got two different audios coming in now.
That's not a redhead, but...
All right, so we've got two different audios. We've got Captain Australia there with his flag on his back standing up to the policeman. The cookers at the top there are ready to get their march on. So now we've got two of the four rallies coming and meeting at a head point. This is where the Victorian Police are going to have to be on their game. If we're going to see any fisticuffs, any barneys, this will be the spot that we see it. And there's Captain Australia at the front there going, but it's my constitutional right. You should give me some money. Form the bus. Our next speaker that's going to come up, it's fucking Farmer Terry.
Well, I have something to fucking tell you.
I don't want you to be fucking dickheads. Stop being fucking dickheads, says Terry. Even Terry's smart enough to know that this is all bullshit. Yeah, you're right, Kimatron. Craig Cole, for the great man that he is, the wonderful gentleman, doesn't mind threatening women.
There's no way. There's a sea of cops there and I can't get through. I've got to go back the way I came.
Well, run, dude. Jeez, you're going to miss it.
Back.
Look, there's fucking Captain iPhone at the front as well.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
See? You know why they leave me alone?
Yeah, you're spot on, Mad Mick. It was all about children are going to be kids. That's how children are going to be. The same way kids were when we were kids. We all were curious about our bodies. That's just how being a human works. Otherwise, you don't know how your body works. Right? It wasn't uncommon, especially in my age category, to shower with a parent when I was a child. Right? It just wasn't uncommon because your parents fucking washed you.
You know, I'm able to just blend in with everyone and do my own thing.
Yeah, you're a chameleon, mate. You're a fucking chameleon. It's going to turn your one down. I want to see what the others are listening, talking about.
Sneak back.
Turn that up to there. Where's that echo coming from? News, video. Jeez,
They get 40 million a year.
a lot of things on this fucking thing, I don't know.
40 million a year we give it, plus everything,
All right.
plus healthcare. Yeah, 40 million a year.
So this is the, these look like standard run-of-the-mill coppers. The guys on the bikes are your Mounties, the guys with the shields and stuff, they're your public order response team. We actually used to know the senior sergeant for the Port Order Response Team. He's now an inspector for the Highway Patrol.
Doesn't this sound a lot better than that?
And the thing is there's more protests tomorrow. They've already announced a few more protests for October.
Would you want to live over there? Go and spend a night in one of them houses.
Charge your bits and pieces, mate. The cops are back and there's gonna be trouble. Hey, the coppers back. No, wrong answers, or no wrong answers. 35. The cop's like, oh, you thought you could sneak in, did you? Did you think you could sneak in behind us, mate, hey? Did you think this is our first day on the job, young son? Of course not, we've got everything blocked off. Because we knew you Wallies were going to try and get around every fucking possible way to get there. Uh-oh. Copper's like, that's it, get to stepping. It's done. You can go home now.
Well, I hope you lock them in. So they don't go
She's got
anywhere.
big tits, that girl, hasn't she?
Otherwise, they're just going to follow us around and lock it up.
Jesus Christ, that was some big tits.
They're the agitators.
Maybe more people would pay attention to her if her titties were out a little bit
Leave
further.
the area by the south route or down Burke Street. Do not drive north.
No, beauty, nothing super interesting except for a whole bunch of sovereign citizens telling the world that Australia is so corrupt. So corrupt, one of them wants to join the government. That's how corrupt they are. Because he misunderstood a fucking document by a charitable organisation. It wasn't even written by the Australian government. It was written by a separate organisation altogether. That guy brought a whole wheelbarrow full of shit. So many, I didn't realise how many superheroes we had here in Australia. So many fucking superheroes wearing capes. Oh, here we go. Got to go have John Farnham the voice playing. Otherwise, you're not protecting Australia 100%, are you? I'm surprised it's not fucking Twisted Sister again. Play Men at Work Down Under. That solved all the issues last time we did this. Everyone had it done and dusted. Everyone was happy. You played a bit of dun, 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 dun. Like everyone was happy. All of us. We all went home happy. I don't know, play Hoist the Colours. That would be all right. I don't know what it's got to do with the protest, but it can't hurt, could it? You know, start a cadence, or whatever it's called, cadence. You know, wish that all the ladies were waves in an ocean, and I was the surfer. I'd ride them all in motion. Over, palooba. So they don't do that anymore. Get some cadence going. Yeah, now you get to see all the back alleys. He's going to show you his favourite glory hole, the way that he's walking around down the bottom there. Oh, you sang this for Griffey? Yeah, send it to me. Hey, mate, nick into the theatre there. Find out what time Annie's concert's starting. The stage play. It's a hard knock life for us. What a fucking great movie. What a great show. Go for a bit of a walk down Elizabeth Street, see what's happening. Or is that Spring Street? I don't even know where the fuck we are. The other guy forgot that he was part of a protest and he just sort of walked off. He's like, oh, maybe I can... This guy's having a bit of a chuff. That's all right. You can have a bit of a chuff as you're walking around. She's a bit of a fizzler, isn't it? On both sides of the fence, it's all a bit of a fizzler. Yeah, Tism. Yeah, Tism. You're a wanker. That would be a fucking good song to be playing. You're the voice trying to understand it. Like a noise and make it clear. Melbourne's going to be a beautiful city when they finish building it. Yeah, Twisted Sister's always on the playlist when it comes to these protests. It always is on. Always and ever. I'll tell you what, she's a bit of a fizzler. The cops were very keen that everyone was going to be throwing fisticuffs today, and there hasn't been really any. I haven't seen any fisticuffs. We've only heard a bunch of fucking dickheads carrying on. And one guy that got lost. He's like, I'm trying to find the zoo. This guy looks like he's going on a train. No. Such a huge turnout. Jeez. I think the coppers are outweighing civilians by about 3 to 1. 3 cops per person that's hanging around here today. This guy's just buying flowers. Like, I just came to the city to buy some shit. Yeah, you're right. They certainly are. Oh, here we go. Down the bottom right. That seems to be a bit more people. It's like he's discovered the secret to the Holy Grail. Everyone's gathered around, going, oh, here it is. Here's the Holy Grail over here. Why don't you all come and have a bit of a look? He's got a gun! No, sorry. It's Australia. He hasn't got one. He's got a machete! He's got a machete! A lot of people having a good clap down the bottom there. What are they fucking... Have you guys decided to start a bit of a talk, have you? What's going on here? I had a dream. Oh, fuck. Here we go. We're on to Free Palestine. We found a different protest. This is the 3rd protest. So far, we've had the anti-immigration protest. We've had the Sovereign Citizens Suck-Off Fest. We've now caught up with the Free Palestine protest. This makes 100th. This is their 100th Free Palestine fucking protest.
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I'm just photography, recording.
Yeah.
I just went to the other side on the other side. There's no Nazis there, man. They're just Australians.
Yeah, and? They're fucking sovereign citizens, mate.
And I didn't see one neo-Nazi.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Nazis yet.
There's, like, because I'm recording.
It's a fair point. I haven't seen a Nazi yet.
To see.
I agree with that statement.
They're so calm on the other side, man. I didn't hear
one. Yeah, because half of them went home.
So I don't.
Very different to a couple of weeks ago.
There's no.
You're meant to report the news, mate, not make it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Calm down, son.
Pretty peaceful on the other side, and it seemed like this side.
People really want Palestine free.
I think it's more defensive
after 2 weeks ago. Yeah. That's fair.
How much did Palestine used to cost? I've always been curious. Everyone wants free Palestine, like free parking, I naturally assumed.
Pardon?
If they're peaceful over there, like at the other side.
Yeah, like everyone left. We're looking at one of the live streams. They left. They just went home.
Amongst them.
Like they cleared out quicker than a colon after a taco. Like they fucking, it was gone. It was a full evacuation of fuckwits, and everyone's gone.
They're pretty good over there, you know.
They don't want to pay for it. Oh, Safari! Safari! Wait for it. Where is it? Safari?
I think.
Mother Energy Drink
At a table and talk.
of the day.
Have a big dinner.
How much does Palestine cost?
I need about $3.50.
There it is. Well done, mate. Great joke. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it. 2468. Let's all bog in. Don't wait. Mama's making canton. Doesn't take long for the smell to get around. Is that what they're singing?
It was racist towards me.
Who's racist?
The guy that brought me to Australia. So the only blacks in my family is my mum and I, and the rest are all Aussies.
And?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Palestine used to cost $3.50.
They weren't racist towards me, just other coloured people, but
yeah, it's interesting that like cognitive dissonance, they can
switch on
love and respect you as a person.
Yeah, but I think because of I travel a lot around the world.
Around the world?
And I educate myself. And when it comes down to it, some people are just not educated enough on cultural and how a human behaves.
Hey, what's buying at the Melbourne Theatre?
Yeah. So I think because I travel a lot and
nothing interesting. Bend it like Beckham by the looks of it.
More lenient towards everything.
Mate, we're trying to hear the
Unless
speeches.
Personally, it's a different story.
Spoiling it for everyone.
I generally tend to choose humanity over.
The humanity.
Nonsense. So just taking sides. Try to do good things, you know.
That's cool looking BMW.
There's always going to be one bad apple in a bunch, but that's just
treat everyone with that baseline.
Where's this guy going? He's having a really good walk around the city. He's getting a lot of exercise.
People. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the government
has
can.
Their emotion and their opinion.
We're on King Street. Hey, go to the strippers. Guy on the top camera. The strippers isn't far from you, man. The men's gallery's shut, but there's not the men's gallery. Goldfinger's closed, but there's about 3 others on that street. What time is it? They'd be getting ready to open, actually. Yeah. Saturday afternoon, they'd already be open. There's like 5 or 6 fucking strippers along there.
So stay together, we've got a fucking nice backyard, take the fucking street to them and finish up gun robbery.
Let's see if we can see some titties as they're walking by. Let's see if we can find some decent eye candy.
Nice to meet you. Be safe. Enjoy your day.
Get on the bus. I need some money from the bus. Get on the bus. Get on it.
I've got to get off here now.
Why? Push him.
Excuse me. No worries.
Push him.
I hate losing glasses. Lucky I found hers. Terrorists. Listen to the music. Listen to what they're chanting,
music.
Man.
What are they singing? Something about Nazis. All Nazis are something. Hitler has only got one for the other. He lost it in the war, his mother. The dirty bagger.
I see a red mullet.
That's a rare one, a red one. All Nazis are terrible, right?
I'm trying
Gotcha.
to film and talk to you guys at the same time and respond back like it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. That is a nice red mullet, actually, bottom corner there. It's a decent size. It's a good one. I reckon I need to start turning up to these protests and just trying to find like good tits and just telling people, hey, excuse me, I'm protesting about the lack of fucking good tits in the city.
There's another
we appreciate the effort that you've put in today.
Right in the crowd, right there.
They look like, on the top camera, they look like fucking the old mate from... that guy could have caught the bus. He would have made it at the exact same time, except for he would have saved his feet.
I'll make no comment on Charlie Kirk. I want no part of it. All right? I'll get abused enough. I don't want to be abused anymore.
Mate, you're only getting abused because of your colour of your skin. Relax.
I have my own opinion.
You'll be safe
about
in New
my
South
opinion
Wales.
About me. That's the only opinion I need to have is about me.
Yeah, increase the bus. Oh, there goes a nice police bike. The guy at the top camera is found the blockade. So here we go.
I make
It's like,
judgments
Eureka,
about
we
me.
found the blockade.
That's all I need to
Every
judge
Australian would
is
have
me.
laughed at that
I don't
joke.
need to judge or make opinion about others. I'm a head case enough to myself.
There's a big surprise, big fella.
Oh my God, what a stunner.
Where?
Oh my God.
Where?
Hello there, baby.
Where? Where's the stunner? Where is she? Where? They all look like a whole bunch of fucking muppets to me. That guy's got a fishing hat on. Where's the stunner? You lying fucking piece of shit. You can't just do it booby tease and be
Who's
done with
behind
it.
the mic?
What the fuck's
You
going
mean
on?
This mic or the other mic? Let's go. Let's catch up with them.
Am I a
If
lefty?
it's this
How about
mic,
suck me
my real
fucking
name is
cock, you
Ali.
big knobhead? Am I a lefty? I'm not a lefty, I'm not a
I don't
righty.
float like a butterfly.
I'm a fucking
I
big
don't
cocker.
sting like
That's
a
what
bee,
I am. I'm
but
the
I
three
do sting
C's.
like a scorpion. Hang on, I'm climbing down this thing. I do sting like a scorpion. I do float like a. I
Mate, you're
would
flat
say
out fucking
a
breathing.
butterfly.
I wouldn't.
More like a.
Just relax.
I float like fairy floss. But I do sting like a scorpion.
Yeah. It's very lefty of me to go, we need to see more tits in the city. You're right.
Okay, we're down.
It's pretty fucking leftist of me. It's pretty right-winged of me too, actually. We all know that maybe that's the one thing the left and the rights can all agree on is fucking we need to see some titties. I'm part of the free titty brigade. That's what I am.
I was like, for a second there was like a...
Okay, I'm confused to where we're going now.
Mate, I'm not here to take sides
There's
of politics. I
some
don't give a fuck.
freakish clothing here, man.
I don't give a fuck about
Some are
politics.
not
If you're a
even
fucking
wearing
pelican, I'm
friggin'
going to call you
undies,
out
man,
for
and
being
you
a
can
fucking
smell them when you
pelican.
walk
That's
past.
just, I don't care. I don't care whether you're left, right, or down the
bras,
centre. If you're a fucking idiot, I'm going to
no
call you a
deodorant,
fucking idiot.
Or they haven't had a shower for a week. I mean, I'm not judging.
Yes, you are. You're 100% judging, mate.
I'm not judging. But there is called hot water and shower.
That guy's got a pretty cool fucking haircut.
It's a badass, man. Bro, with the aerodynamic, is it hard on cornering?
It actually improves cornering. It hunkers the front end down.
Oh, really? And it pulls it down that?
When I'm doing about 160.
What are you doing 160?
Okay, sweet.
Where in Australian laws does it say you can travel at 160 on our roads?
Yeah, so it's front and back.
Where's that? I'll fucking do 160 on it.
Yeah. My GoPro goes.
Sick.
Yeah, tell us your website, big fella. We want to.
X5, the new one.
Can't wait to see your next
It's
crash
a
where you
beast.
kill a small
Yeah,
family
the beast
travelling
one.
in the
You've got
opposite
to wait
direction.
for the update your AI though. It's a bit glitchy here and there.
Yeah, it's not stitching it properly.
Yeah, it's not seamless.
Yeah.
You gotta
Fuck around with it.
Yeah.
Be safe, bro.
Well, he won't. He's going to go and do 160 down the freeway. Yeah, I think you're right there too, Blue. It's 220 before the wings actually do anything. Yeah.
Oh, you mean me taking Aussie flag? Is that me? Are you asking? Because if it's me, JJ, I don't carry any flags. I don't even carry the flag that I was born in.
Were you born in a flag?
I'm a neutral. I
was in a
believe
hospital.
Where I die is where.
That's where I was from. I was born in a hospital.
That's where I'm supposed to be. Where I'm from.
How many people
I don't believe just because
have
I
been
was
born in a flag?
country or
Just quick
thing
show
that
of
I
hands. I'm
represent
just
that
curious.
country. I represent humanity.
Very, very curious to know how many
I don't
people have been born in a
represent
flag.
A flag means nothing to me. I don't. Yeah, I'm not into that. Oh, I'm a flag bearer for this country and I'm proud. Oh, no, I'm actually proud to be a human and walk amongst the humans and good people. I don't.
Yeah, what about
I'm
monsters?
not a flag bearing person.
Hey, that's monsterish. Jeez.
and the
way to
flags I would
exclude
carry
a
would
whole
get done
fucking
for,
creature.
terrorism.
Once if you come across Bigfoot, you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to walk near him.
The flag
That's
I want
fucking.
to carry,
That's
so
a very big
it's best
response
that I
of
don't
you,
carry
mate.
any flag and,
Oh, what are they? Where are the coppers
stay
going?
neutral, you
Top,
know?
top corner. Where are they off to?
I can smell horse shit.
It's probably from the horses. Someone's clacking some sticks.
Yes, Big Cone. I have to agree on that last comment you said, Big Cone.
Yeah, Cone.
Because
good on you,
I start to
Cone.
wonder who's the animals who's not around here, man. Because like they're all starting to smell
Well,
the
clearly
same.
Bigfoot, mate.
I mean,
He's got red hair.
Again, that came out wrong then. So
That guy's
I'm
got
not
his guns out,
dissing
sun's out,
everyone
guns
here.
out, he says.
All right, that came out so wrong. Just a handful of people.
Where are the
really
coppers
needs to
doing? Where are they
invest
going?
in a
Or are they just walking
shower.
alongside the march? They seem to be walking with a bit of gusto in the step.
Good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
How you going? How are yous? On your way to fucking wash the dishes, I'm guessing, judging by
He
the
just
tea
called me
towels.
uncle as an elderly. I just got called.
You're not even from the
Guys,
fucking. You're not even Aboriginal,
I
bro.
just got
You're not
called
even. You
uncle.
shouldn't be called uncle.
An elderly.
It's an
Do I look
elder.
indigenous? Do
Well-
I look indigenous?
Yeah, kinda,
Do I sound indigenous?
kinda.
He shook my hand, called me uncle. You know what? I'm grateful and I'm humbled to be called uncle as an elderly, even though I'm
Elder.
not. Just because of my colour. That's a racist thing, you know?
It's not.
Assuming every dark
And you didn't
person
correct
is an
him, though, did
elderly.
you?
But
You didn't correct him.
that's
You're happy
the
to shake
that's
his
the world
hand and
we
go,
live in.
thanks very fucking much. You could have gone on not indigenous, bro.
Elderly. That's
That's
a
all you
good
had to
one.
have said, and you would have been fine.
An elder, sorry. An elder, yes, sorry, my bad. Sorry. Look,
He's got a
I
gun!
may sound Aussie,
No, he's-
but I better-
he's
I better tell
Australian,
you
so he's
guys
got a
this is my
machete.
second language, all right? English is my second language. Believe it or not, I'm still learning certain words and I don't know some words. I have to
That doesn't surprise
ask
me,
a
mate.
friend,
But I don't think
what
that's
does
got
that mean?
anything
And
to
they'll
do
tell
with
me.
English not being your
Or
first
Google
language.
it or talk to my Perplexity and go, hey, Perplexity, what does that mean? And Perplexity AI will tell me.
What are you
like a promoter,
fucking
that.
sponsored by Perplexity
you know.
AI or what?
So forgive me if I said elderly when it should be elder.
No, it's got nothing
Thank
to
you
do
for
with understanding
correcting me. I
words. It's you
appreciate it.
just being ignorant to what the Aboriginal
Yes, and
elders
I'm
are
no
referred to
elder.
as.
I'm only elder when I've got a joint in my hand passed out watching The Simpsons. They can call me an elder. I am Oz, bro. I'm Wizard
You just
of
said that you
Oz.
weren't.
Look,
You literally just said you're
I'm
not.
like Barack Obama, Brand. I'm Aussie on the inside, I'm Choco on the outside, all right?
Fuck you
I'm
on about?
Barack Obama.
What? Obama was American, you fucking dropkick. Like
We
he was
are heading to
he
the
was
library
fucking
now, I think.
American because he was
march
born
is heading
and
to the
raised
library.
in America. Doesn't matter if one of his parents was
So,
Kenyan.
I'm heading back
He's
to the
still a
library for you
fucking
guys.
American.
I've got to pull out my vape, man. I can feel the
Right.
THC's wearing off.
I've got Aboriginal in my family.
Alright,
I've got
so
Irish in
when
the
we
other. That doesn't mean I'm an Irish Aboriginal. It means that I'm a fucking
Look at all the
Australian because I
people,
was
man.
born here.
We need to get our vape out. I need my vape. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
It was
I got my THC vape because I'm prescribed by my doctor.
Sick, what's going on, mate? Just a couple of protests. We don't know how to protest correctly here in this country. If this was even if this was a Phillies game and the Phillies won, this fucking entire city would be
There's a
on
lot of
fire.
people
We don't know
still-
how to do things correctly
I mean,
here.
it's broken up.
There's not one car overturned on its roof. There's no traffic lights being pulled down. There's no fires in the middle of the street. There's nothing.
Today.
Not even one barbecue. And only one guy brought a sound system. No one else thought ahead. It's a strange looking Palestinian flag at the top there. Yeah, no fires, nothing. We don't know how to do this correctly. We all sort of went, okay, quick show of hands, everyone happy? Excellent. Let's go for a walk down this end of the street. Don't go near those guys because then it's going to get happy. We'll just move. You owe me a Coke. With the Aussie un-Aussie guy right there in the
I
middle.
haven't even had breakfast or lunch yet, man. It's past
Me either.
lunchtime,
Want
so...
a Coke? Yeah, not even one looted store. We've got an Adidas store in the city. Go and smash that
I'll
up.
hurry up and just punch on.
Food and furniture. You can walk home with the futon. Shame, Australia.
Let's go find some redheads, Jay.
Shame. I should be the next Aaron Inch. I could drink heavily until I get cirrhosis of the liver too. Alright, hang on 1 second.
THC vape. Andy, okay. I will show you in 1 second my THC vape. Alright, as soon as
That's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal. It's illegal. You're not meant to be smoking drugs. You're not allowed to do it. You're not allowed to do it. It's illegal. Call the police. Everyone call the police and stop him in. Yo, you're in big trouble now, mate. First off, we're not having any vaccines, but I don't mind a bit of the fucking marijuana.
And I can't take painkillers, so they give me that.
I'm calling bullshit because you can't get THC vapes from a doctor.
Or you can get the weak one.
No, you get a spray, you fuck drop. You don't get a vape.
Percentage THC. I'll get the strong one, the 30%. Fuck the police! Fuck the police! No worries, Andy. Give me a few minutes as soon as I pull up and I'll get the vape out and I'll show up. Hey, you can do me a favour though, in return. Subscribe to my channel. Can you guys subscribe to my channel, please? Don't forget to subscribe. Bro, there's that redhead. There's that redhead in front of me. Look, with the red cafe on her head. There. Jay.
Don't blame it on the mountains. Blame it on the... That's what that fucking tune is. That's an old hymn. It's an old Catholic church hymn.
The red hair, Joe.
What's old mate doing wearing a fucking kangaroo fur? That's what old mate there in the middle's wearing at the top camera. He's got himself a bit of kangaroo fur, which looks like it was store bought, by the way. Oh, you want to go and get yourself a real kangaroo cover? There's about 17 of them hanging on a fence not far from my house.
Look, I reckon if I said hi the second time, Jay, it's called sexual harassment.
Yeah, and?
The first time, she let it slip in. Second time, it's like,
we've all slipped it in before, mate. Don't worry.
Choco is stalking me.
Why are you calling yourself Choco, mate? That's an Aboriginal term. I thought you said you weren't Indigenous.
All right, I got to get my vape out, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Fucking shit, man.
I'm sorry. All right.
Whoop.
Let's get the vape out. All right.
Let's turn him down for a second.
All right, let's get the vape out.
Because I want to hear what these people are saying.
All right, let's get the vape.
They're very musical, aren't they? Stop trying to pick up the women. Stop trying to pick up. That's fucking. It's my thing. Nazis! Nazis! Had it up to here with Nazis. Look at him. Look at him. He's doing his best to pick up old son, isn't he? He's doing his best. He's like, oh, want to come back? Hey, can I show you my vape? He looks like Juicy from fucking Sons of Anarchy if he got really into methamphetamines. He's got Viva Palestina as well. Yeah, it's a dating protest. Like, I know true well if I was to ever go to one of these protests that I'm going to be in danger. Right? If I ever had to do it, I'd have to do like a Bari and take a security detail with me. Because I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. I would so be fucking just laying into these people everywhere that I would just be in a lot of trouble. So that's why I don't turn up to these things. But I really want to. I really want to stick my head in there one day and just go, what the fuck's going on? Come and talk to me about what's happening. I got it in a good beat. No, that's not a slur. Now that's a slur. Bum 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 bum. Yay! Good on you, Susan. Good to see fucking Mary and Susan and Dawn and pick random old white person lady name here. Where the hell's this guy hidden his vape? It's taken him forever to get to it. For something that's completely legal because, you know, I don't take painkillers. Take it from a pain fucking patient, mate. You can't get it in a vape.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free. Hey, ho! Palestine, Scotland! Oh, sorry, wrong one. Sorry. Wrong march. We want candy. We want candy. Have a look at his vape. That is 100% not a fucking pharmacy issued vape. That is, I got this from a guy in the airport. She keeps changing the tune. It's hard to keep track. I wish that all the Palestine. That is not a fucking issued from the pharmacist vape. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's just not. Because you can't get them. And there is no fucking label on it. So when a police officer goes, why are you smoking THC in the city? You go, well, actually, here's my bit of paper that says I can do it. Here's the vape sound. It's got my name on it. You can get a spray. This is how I know. You can get a spray that you spray in the back of your throat. That's one way. Or you get tablets, right? They're the only versions of medical marijuana we have available in the state of Victoria. Right? You can't get a vape. Otherwise, I would have traded it all in for a vape, mate. I'd be walking around vaping all fucking day on THC. Right? But I'm not. Stop talk like she doesn't even look old enough to talk to you, mate. Have you noticed that the sovereign citizens packed up and left? Like they went, all of us have been arrested too many times before. We don't want to get arrested again. We're going to go home. bum, bum, bum. And that goes, what are you doing on the table, mate? Get in. You're not allowed up there. You're not a plant. Oh, that must be one of the plants they were talking about earlier. Because he was standing in a pot plant. What's going on with that girl's hair? She looks like a pineapple. Don't confuse your racism for patriotism. Alright, I won't. Is that girl wearing overalls? She is too. Why are you wearing overalls, young lady? Dun 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 dun. I wonder how much it is to have security follow me around. Where are they now? Elizabeth Street, McDonald's. It looks like Elizabeth Street. I'm talking about the top protest. This guy's having too much fun showing his vape in front of police officers. Otherwise he wouldn't. Look at him. He's testing the limit. He's got an illegal vape because marijuana is still considered illegal here in Australia, except for medical purposes. And even then you need to jump through a whole bunch of fucking hoops. It's not, I got a little bit of pain, so I'm going to get some THC. That's not how it works. You got to go through a pain specialist for starters. Come on, someone start throwing fisticuffs. That's the whole reason we started watching this. Is that the girl from Wendy's? Down the bottom there, with the pink pants and the hair. Is that Wendy from, the fast food chain Wendy's? Because one's opening up here in Australia. Maybe that's why she's there. She's doing a bit of advertising. Like, you guys should all come out to Baronia in a few months. Yeah, we're going to have a Wendy's restaurant out there. You can come and have a sandwich. How nice would that be? Come on out here and have a sandwich with us.
We're going to the state library. Everybody, we're going to the state library. Turn around.
I'd like to know where you're getting these medical vapes from. I would really, really like to know that. Oh, that's where he's getting his metal vapes from. His mate, look at him. He knows him so well. He's like, hey, look, I know this guy. This is where I buy me fucking medical marijuana fucking vape from. That he 100% looks like a doctor, doesn't he? He looks like a doctor. He does. He looks like a fucking doctor. I've actually researched the medical marijuana, the THC. You don't immediately get a fucking thingo vape cartridge to stick into any vape you want and walk around the city with. That's not how you can have a spray or you can have some tablets. You don't get a fucking a vape cartridge from any pharmacist. Hang on, have we got? No, I thought someone was going to be throwing some fisties, but no, there's nothing there. Boom, 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 boom. We got some movement. People are running. People are trying to get to the front. The coppers are coming in. We're gonna get some fisticuffs. That guy sounds on to shit. What's a goy party, by the way? I'm curious to know that. What's a goy? No loyalty, just a goy. Or is that, you're writing gay? Oh, gay party. Oh. Alright, I'd like to see that list. Can you send it to me? I'll give you my email address. I'd love to read it. I am always up to being proved wrong. I always am. So if you got it, send it to me. I'd love to read it. Yeah, medical marijuana sprays start at $150 for 15 mil. So please, by all means, send me the details. I would love to read it. Mate, he's found another girl to talk to. So hang on, you've bought legal marijuana. Is that what you're saying? You've bought legal medical marijuana from a pharmacist. They gave you the flowers for under $200 an ounce. Is that right? A pharmacist sold you marijuana flowers. Is that what you're saying? Because that's weird. I like how old mate's just moved into fucking picking up people from the trans and gay community. Hey, hats off to you, man. Thanks very much for swinging by there. Beauty, thank you very, very much. I know this is a little bit of a different live stream to what I normally do. I get it. I do. So you buy hash from a pharmacist. A licensed pharmacist gives you hash or Roseland. Is that right? An actual pharmacist that you go to the doctor, the doctor gives you the script, and then you take that to a pharmacist and he gives you just straight marijuana to do it. Is that what you're saying? Because I have never in my life heard that being a thing at all, ever. Right? In America, sure. Here in Australia, no. Until you can show me, I'm not going to believe a thing you say. Right? Until you can prove it to me, I'm not going to believe you, because that is just not. I've never in my life heard it. Never in my life. I'm happy to be proved wrong. I am very, very happy to be proved wrong. Very, very curious. What is medical cannabis? Range of pharmaceutical cannabis. Medical cannabis must be produced by a doctor to treat the symptoms of medical therapy. Medical cannabis includes tablet, oils, tinctures, and other extracts. I'm just having a look. I'm just trying to find. There you go. What medical cannabis are available? TGA has published a list of unapproved medical cannabis products to the website. Organizers categories of tools that can be found here. There's a whole bunch of like herb dry capsules and things like that which are under the unapproved medical cannabis products category as of the 31st of December 2024. So again, I'm curious to find it. I'm curious to see it. Yeah, I've heard about the pills and the oils and stuff. I'm not going to trust a word that Reddit fucking says when it comes to it. Do you really believe everything on fucking Reddit? You may as well have said, go and read my third grader's drawing of a house. I'm just looking at the website as we speak from the TAG, which is the Therapeutical Groups Australia, unapproved therapeutical goods, medical cannabis. And one of the things is herbs and dried, or dried herb. Then it talks about certain capsules, oral liquids from unlicensed pharmacists, vapes. There's a whole group of unregistered people, right? And then you go into domestic cannabis products, and it talks about certain places that you can get the capsules, which are herb capsules. But I can't find anything where the doc will just give you, or the pharmacist would give you a marijuana plant and go, there you go. Go for it. It's not low IQ. I'm just reading what's in front of me. That's all I'm saying. I'm just reading information that's in front of me that isn't by some Reddit guy who's a real whiz on marijuana. Right? That's how Reddit works. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but 90% of people on Reddit don't actually have the qualifications for the things they're saying. I saw a guy on Reddit that was telling me that hanging black people was the way to live life. Now, I don't think he's an expert on racial equality, so I didn't listen to what he had to say. You know what I mean? That's kind of how social media works. If you don't do your own research, then you're kind of not listening. You know what I mean? So I'm literally on the category 2 CBD dominant medical cannabis products for CBD and THC, and I was just looking at the don't list compared to the do list, and there's a lot more on the don't list than there is on the do list. Now, I'm not saying that you are wrong by any stretch of the imagination. You might have a friend that is a real whiz of marijuana, and that's your right. I'm not going to say you're right or wrong. If that is how you are getting your marijuana, for whatever reason you are getting marijuana, cool. And yeah, you're right. You can't just walk into any chemist and buy marijuana. That's just something they don't do. You're talking about Cat 5? I'll go through Cat 5 as well if you want me to. Feel free to send me the literature that I'm missing out on. Because every compound chemist I've spoken to, every doctor that deals with pain management I've spoken to, and trust me, I've been a pain patient for fucking 15 years, and looked at every therapeutical approach. One of the things that they commonly say is, you're not getting a vape, and you're not getting shit that you can just mull up and smoke on your own. That was what the information they gave me. So it's not a case of, I feel like I should have some marijuana, so I'm going to go and get some marijuana. That's not how it works. There is a lot of general physicians out there that won't sign marijuana scripts because they don't believe in the therapeutical reasons. Oh, what's going on at the bottom here? Of marijuana. Now, again, I'm not saying that you're right and I'm wrong, or I'm wrong and you're right. You have different information to me, and if that's how you're getting your marijuana, hats off to you. That's just not how it's worked for anyone else I've spoken to, or the information that I've researched myself.
They're going to go to school together. They're already going to childcare and all that together. They go to high school together. We work together. We walk in this world together. There is no other way to survive.
That was the Therapeutical Wood website.
Survived this place for so long.
we're going to have to agree to disagree on this. You've got your opinion and the way that you've wanted it. As I said, if that is how you're doing it, who am I to say that's not right? But if that's how you're doing it, hats off to you. How I've researched it and the people I've spoken to about it is, that's never been a thing. That's all I'm saying. That's what you're saying. We're going to have to agree and disagree on it. Right? People are allowed to have difference of opinions and difference of research. That's what makes a democracy work.
You know, I feel like the police, you know, we all know, we feel like the police let this happen to us, and that this is a direct.
Why would I bet money with a stranger that trusts Reddit? I may look like a dickhead, but I'm fucking not that much of a dickhead.
We are not right now for nobody.
We'd fight!
Want to come and get sovereignty? Huh? You want to come
As I said, I'm willing to be proved wrong. I've said this. I've said I'm willing to be proved wrong.
Disgusting animal. It was no. You know what? I think we're all fucking desensitized because that was the most disgusting display of.
What's the coppers up to there?
Nature.
Bottom camera. Where are they off to?
We must be desensitized because, you know, that's really bad.
The reason that I was bringing it up is old mate in the bottom camera reckons he's got a THC vape that, if he did, would have cost him at least $1,000.
You know, getting lifted, getting taken away by the coppers, by child stealers, by all these systems, you know, these threats. We always have to be on alert, even when we're sitting around the campfire at Camp Sovereignty, yarning and talking cultural business, what's got fuck all to do with anyone else. And they want to run up a hill and start attacking people. Why aren't they in jail?
Where did you send that list to? I'm trying to find that list.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. So, okay. Can I say? Okay, yeah. That's fine. Thank you. It's our time, sister.
So I don't know where you sent that list to, but I'm willing. As I said, I'm willing to be proved wrong. That's what makes talks important.
Removals. This was created by the aunties and the grandmothers, the staunch backbone of the foundation of the first peoples of the world. Black women!
Why does it have to be just women?
Women firekeepers, women warriors, and we're mothers.
What a blokes.
We are mothers.
We're fathers and warriors?
And they weren't expecting to see us around the fire. They come for our brothers and our uncles. They come for a big smash, but they got us instead. And I really believe that our old people's voices, their spirits were right behind us, and so we need to carry that voice. I'm losing mine, but we're all got that one united strength to send them Nazis a proper message that they have no power here.
And to get milk.
They have no magic here.
That's a big one too. Don't forget to get milk.
And I'll walk all over.
The unlocking of... You can post a link in the chat. There shouldn't be anything there saying that you can't post a link in the chat.
And the rest of us women, you know, we need every single person here to get behind black fellas, to get behind the grandmothers against removal, so we can carry this legacy into the future for our children. This is what it's about, the future. The past, present, and drawing that into the future. And so we're asking you to use your white privilege, and we're asking you to dig deep. Dig deep for our babies. They
You can share
deserve
links
this
on the
their
chat.
own
There's
land.
nothing there saying that you
They
can't share a
deserve
link
to
on the
be
chat.
nurtured, respected, and grow up safely without looking over their shoulder for these copper dogs. Nasty dogs! Yeah, they got no power here, eh, my sister? When they come up against grandmother law, like they did, it sent confusion into their brains. And it threw off their whole chant, it threw off all their march. And you know, once we were warriors, well, we still got 9-foot digging sticks with the sharp end ready to defend ourselves. Anyone come in that space, that's why they're so long, so we can swing it and defend ourselves. And that's what we're going to tell them, you know. We walk, when they come up to Garryword, that's country that I belong to. That's my son and my big brother's country. They're the bosses up there. And all them old aunties, and they come up to Garryword. People know that as the Grampians. And they done their salute on our sacred sites, and they lit up the KKK cross down at the lake. Disgusting, very, very lost souls. So we had to go up there and we had to smoke these sites. We had to smoke our sacred sites that got desecrated. We need to go to Camp Sovereignty now. This is why we went to turn and go to Camp Sovereignty, because the coppers are attacking our people. We want every single one of you down to Camp Sovereignty. Bring your peaceful warrior love as your shield.
No, I can't see any
Let's
links.
go!
No, I'm just reading a few things here.
Rally. Does it have a title, this rally?
I'm not sure.
I know, I was looking at the signs and it said the grandmother removal or whatever, but it doesn't tell me what it's
Yeah,
about.
I don't know, sorry. I just film them.
Trying to find someone who would know.
Yeah.
Right. I can see that THC is approved. Now, if you get that in leaf form, then that's how you get it, right? I can't see in the lists that I'm reading through about it, but as again, I'm not saying that you're wrong and I'm right and vice versa. I'm just saying if that's how you get it, that was not the information that was handed to me, right? So if that's how you get it, my hat goes off to you. Well done. I'm glad that you can get it. That's awesome, right? If you get it in flour and hash and whatever, well done. You've managed to find yourself a good supplier. What I'm saying is the people that I've spoken to, the information that I've read, that's not how it was described to me. Again, you've got a difference of opinion. You've got a different way of doing things. And I have been saying this all along. If you want, I can, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Concede, if you will. Raise my hand and say, maybe I don't have all the information. You are 100% convinced in your side of it. So obviously you have information that is available to you that I haven't found or read. I'm not saying that whatever I have is, and I've been literally from the beginning of this argument been saying I'm right, you're wrong. What I was saying is I don't fucking know if that's how it works because that's not what it's been told to, right? If you're getting it from Chemist Warehouse, then you've found the best Chemist Warehouse on the planet, and my hat goes off to you. Again, I was saying to you earlier, we can agree to disagree because my information's different to your information, right? I'm not going to believe Reddit, but I will believe what you are telling me because you have held a logical conversation with me. You 100% need a doctor's script to get it. It is a controlled substance. Not every doctor will say, hey, yeah, no worries, you've got a sore elbow, have some marijuana. As I said, there are doctors out there and GPs out there that refuse to even deal in medical marijuana. My pain specialist doesn't like using medical marijuana. He's found other ways to treat people, mostly with ketamine and other things. So it's like me saying, you know, I take ketamine and this is how I take it. Some people will go, well, that's bullshit because that's not how you get ketamine. Well, it's how I get it, right? And that's, you see what I'm saying? So I will concede on this one because I don't want to keep pushing an agenda that I haven't got the full information that you have. Okay, I'll be the one to take a step back and go, maybe you have a different way and a different setup than what I have or what was available to me or what I've been able to research. So I will bow to you in this one and say, that's how it is. That's how you got it, right? So I know that there's a doctor down near Mornington that is known as the weed doctor, and he's quite happy to do medical marijuana scripts for everyone. How he then talks to his supplier for said marijuana, as they said, the therapeutical group have stated on their website that there are some non-approved methods that they allow, but it's not approved, which means that it hasn't gone through the rigorous trials of the Therapeutic Good Association or accreditation. So that is a possibility. You might be getting your leaf and flower and rosin or whatever, resin, more to the point, from your chemist that may or may not have gone through the therapeutical group's accreditation. That's a very strong possibility because it does state quite clearly on the website that there are approved, non-approved and non-available resources. So whether the leaf and the resin and the bud and all that sort of stuff are issued out on a need-to basis, then that's a possibility. And that's what I'm saying. I haven't got all the full information here, but there's enough information on the website for me to say, well, there's obviously more to this. So yeah, it probably is under the therapeutical group, but is it accredited by the therapeutical group? This is the other question. But we're getting well and truly off the point of a comedic fucking takedown of some protests. You know what I mean? We've spoken about this for quite a bit, and I really do appreciate the fact that we could be cordial and have this conversation. So my hat goes off to you. Thank you for having this conversation with me. It's good to see, and I said if I could be proved wrong, I would accept it. I'm conceding to the fact that I haven't got all the information. Does that make sense? These young ladies don't seem too happy at these coppers. What were these coppers doing to you? Yeah, we're not big flag people. There's the news. The news is like, guess what? You have an ounce week limit. Jesus. That is unbelievable. I take quite a fair whack of ketamine for my pain, right, which is approved through my pain specialist, and that's a very, very controlled drug. And I've never hidden the fact that I use that for my pain relief. And I take quite a high dose of that too, like one of the highest you'll ever find. All right, back onto this. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some barneys. Let's see if we can get some fisticuffs. Thank you very much for discussing the thing with me, though. I do appreciate it. I like the fact that we both came in from different angles, and I'm very, very happy that we can have that kind of discussion. So thank you very, very much. Here you go. What's the coppers up to on the top? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're going, you know what? Get to move. Why? There's more cops than there are protesters now. Yeah, get up them! Get up them! Get up them, son! She doesn't seem happy. What happened? They told you that you couldn't have your flagging. Oh, yeah, okay, righto. Superbike injury, spinal injury. Mine's a spinal injury as well. Car accident. I actually have a spinal cord stimulator in my back as well. And I mean, two pain patients shouldn't be fucking arguing about which drugs we get from where. So, you know what? I'm extending an olive branch, one pain patient to another. You know, fucking, it's good to meet you. What the hell's Villapano? Yeah, Auntie was not happy at all, was she? Yeah, I think the bottom guy, he saw the women and went, I've got a fucking chance with these ladies, and he followed them, and he doesn't realise that he's following the gay pride parade. He's like, geez, these are weird-looking fucking Palestinian flags. It's all right, at least the women look okay. That woman over there has a really good mustache, and that's how I like my women, big and mustachy. All right, yeah, it's got one of them as well, spinal implants. Yeah, I have to charge the damn thing every night without fail. It's got a V8 engine in it. I was really hoping for some push and shoves, but so far we've just got an upset Arnie. Yeah, that would be good, mate. That would be good. Can someone post my email address? Yeah, I'm watching the cops pretty intently. They're onto something. They've gone around a corner. They're starting to do a bit of muster. They're like, we'll get these stragglers out of here. Yeah, this is standard operation procedure for an Australian protest. Maybe 7 people go for a walk. The businesses are like, great, this is cool. I might put a bit of a sign out the front. You know, are you protesting today and need to stay hydrated? Then come on in and grab 2 cans of mother for the price of 1. 2 cans of mother for $5. Ho ho! Fucking ripper! Count me in. Oh, thank you very much, Gibatron. There's my email address. Oh, he's got the foam out. He's got the foam in his hand. He's got the fuckwit spray. He's ready for action. Ah, someone chuck him $1. Hey, go back and chuck him $1. He's doing the end of the Titanic. He's like, yeah, we go. We're all going down together. There really was nothing in these protests at all, was there? Nothing whatsoever. I've seen a more rowdier protest at a fucking funeral. Like, any more livelier, a corpse is going to fucking roll past. Hey, it's Weird Al Yankovic. Chuck him $1, mate. You've walked past 2 musicians now, not chuck him the coin. What sort of Aussie are you? I don't know why the links are blocked. I never have that blocked on the channel. I can see it. Look at where you see Kim TNC. There's my email address. Captain at the-night-cap.com. Everyone's just going for a bit of a stroll. This guy still reckons he's gonna... Don't you take a daffodil, mate. Leave them alone. That's not yours. You can't just take them. Yeah, it's beer o'clock. Everyone needs to get home. Oh yeah, there's beers to be drunk. Your fucking missus is probably wondering where I am. I was meant to have the kids this afternoon. What's our Anzac flag? Like the Australian flag, because they actually fought under the red one. Yeah, I haven't heard Down Under yet, but normally that's normally the knockoff song. You hear Men at Work's Down Under, and that's the knockoff song. Everyone knows to go home. Oh well, fucking Terry's here with the fucking jukebox. Time to go home. No, that's right. Yeah, the red one. Yeah, it's no longer really used. It's now more of a thing that merchant sailors will use, or civilians. The government has gone back to the standard blue flag. The Navy has a white version, and I think the Air Force has a lighter blue version, if I remember correctly. I could be fucking well and truly wrong on that one. Everyone's going home. Actually, where are these guys going? They're going up the park. They're all going to go and have a fucking push on the swing set before they go home. Go on, everyone down the park. You can push me on the swing. Oh, there you go. There's the ship one. Thank you very much. Everyone's just... We'll call this a day. Everyone down to Macca's. Everyone, 2-piece feed at KFC, everyone. Come and grab your 2-piece feed. And down to the park with everyone else. Yeah, this is such a terrible letdown. Oh, we're going to Camp Sovereignty. This is the Aboriginal camp in the city, Camp Sovereignty. 2 weeks ago, the white nationals, the black shirts, the Nazis, all came in and started bashing everyone that lived at the camp, which led to their boss getting arrested. He's been released currently, but he was charged with violent assault. So this is Camp Sovereignty. This is Aboriginals set up in the city. They're still following this Sheila in the blue. He's like, oh, you didn't tell me that you were gay. How's that working out for us? And then, whoa, hang on. What's this lady on about? She was like, stop fucking filming me or something. Hang on a sec. Whoop, wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button.
Yeah, I'm turning it off, man. Yeah, calm down. Yeah, I'm turning it off. Hey?
We've been seeing the chat as well.
What channel do you think?
I'm just saying.
Okay, please tell me my channel. Yeah, shit talker. Piss off.
Hang on, coppers are on the move at the top there too. So everyone's telling him to turn his camera off, and he's like, yeah, no, I will. I'll get right on that.
All right, you don't even know my channel, and you're telling me what to do.
All right, we're back at Flinders Street there at the
I'll
top.
have to go off. I have to turn this off because some Indian come and told me he knows my channel, and he doesn't even know my channel. So I told him to stick it up his ass. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, so Camp Sovereignty video is finishing up.
Like, share, comment, do whatever you need to do down there, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, see you then.
Actually.
Oh, what's actually? You're not going to turn it off, are you?
I'm going to head off from here and get some lunch.
All right, you go get some lunch.
Someone else calls me and...
You're upside down, mate. You're upside down. All right, if we're going to see Barney's...
channel.
Let's see what we're going to see on the Barney channel.
I'm going to go and get something to eat now.
All right, have fun. Love you.
Oh, is it?
All right, can we all hear the main channel again? Because if we're going to see a Barney, it'll be on this top one.
You call it Aboriginal land, you fucking weak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
truth hurts. Live with it.
What?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
What is the charge?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie!
They probably will do a smoking ceremony, actually. I don't even know which groups are which now. I can see an Aboriginal flag for the Sovereignty crew. There's a couple of coppers on horses. G'day, James, how are you? There you go, the public order response boys, or the CERT boys, they're ready to rock. They've mustered them pretty well into the train station there. That's Flinders Street Station for anyone that isn't an Australian and knows where things are. This is in Melbourne City. This is our main sort of area of Melbourne City. Yeah, that's a little bit funny, isn't it? They can't have sovereignty in our king's domain. Yeah, you're right, because it's on king's domain. You're right. I don't know, if we're gonna see some fisties, this will be the place that we see it. There's a couple of rowdies going on. There's a couple of here comes the cops. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. They just did a runner into behind the front line. That was quick. That was everyone in place. There might be something about to go down. Maybe they got some intel that we don't. This lady's having a bit of a yell upside down at the other guy. Like, look at the tits on the Sheila upside down. They're decent. You're lucky they're not smacking her in the face being upside down. See? Australia's literally upside down. We are the land down under. Even that guy's filming upside down. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Someone push a copper. Normally, they like to uppercut horses too, so keep an eye out for that one. They don't mind giving the horse a bit of an uppercut. I'm going to go to the toilet before this pops off. Pops. We got some arguments going. You guys getting any weird feedback, or is it all just the same thing? It just sounds like there's a double up.
Hateful as people maybe thought, or the Aussies. I didn't see him say anything wrong. All they said
Did I miss anything exciting?
If you ask me. Sorry. Well, I want a band to come on the beach. Plumped themselves there, and they would solve the whole time.
His camera's back up the right way. He's finished trying to crack onto that Sheila. He's like, by the way, I like a vagina. And he's like, nuts. Damn it. You could have told me that at the beginning, or wore a shirt or something that says that you're a lesbian. And she's like, there's fucking literally a shirt I'm wearing currently. Can you not see it? And he's like, I wasted a whole fucking 15 minutes walking with you.
Girls in bikinis or something, and all these guys that look like they're angry because they haven't got a girlfriend.
That's why he's left the area. Look at him. He's like, oh, well. Here I was thinking I was about to get some fucking sex from that girl, and, well, here I go.
I think I'll never get a woman again, you know.
Keep an eye out for Desi Freeman. See if we can all share the $1 million fucking bounty if we find him. She's heading out for the night, isn't she? I come from the way down under. A lot of enthusiasm in the chants.
Why don't you go to the footy field and vote for Collingwood against some other team?
We'll go to the footy.
Down. We don't want to see them.
No one's stopping you from going to the footy.
Go home. These people like me.
I have a question. So what's going on?
I don't know.
There's this what the anti-racism.
So what are they doing? Just ushering them into the train station, like, go on, fucking go home. That's a cool outfit. You see the lady there? She's just got off the horse.
They're white men that are
She's on the fucking go to make some spring rolls for everyone. He's off to fucking build something. He's off to the casino. That guy looked like a fucking emu.
Someone else always gets a girlfriend. They take one look at him and say, I'm not interested.
What's it with fuckwit hairstyles making a comeback?
And then he joins the political movement. Before you know
I want to donate to this guy. You can donate to me if you want. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a pretty good tactic. Get everyone onto the fucking trains. And get, right, you're someone else's problem now. You're the security's problem. You're the PCO's problem, mate. Get on the fucking train. Yeah, Metro's authority guards will handle you. There's an inspector. He's got the best hat. Look at him with these three bars on him. How you going, boys? Any trouble? Are you kidding? All these people that are press. She's got her goggles on. Brilliant move, just getting them all onto the train. Absolutely brilliant. The cameraman's getting bored. He's like, fucking hell. I was hoping someone was going to throw down, but look how rowdy these people are. Look how crazy they are. What time is it? 3:30. Yeah, so the footy's just getting underway. They all want to get home in time for that.
Oh, that's good.
There really is not much going on at all. We're having a good walk around the park with our non-Australian fella. He's having a good day. Oh, good. We almost forgot about the chanting. Whew. Luckily, one guy remembered. Is this guy going to stop and talk to these girls? There you go, mate. Yeah, look at that. Straight onto the footpath. Oh, yeah, let's see if there's a looker in you. You probably thought that was Arvari from Rebel News. Oh, no, that's not him. Yeah, I don't think he knows where he's off to. He said he was going to go get lunch, but I think he got fucking lost. Now he's just... Oh, fuck, I don't know where to go. I'll see if I can find any... I don't think there's any other footage. I don't think we're going to find anything. Stop covering up your microphone, mate. Did he just... I know. I thought he fucking stopped. How did we miss this? Where the fuck did that happen? We didn't see any of this. Hang on a minute, hang on. This is from Channel 9.
Back home now, and Melbourne CBD is preparing for heavy disruptions today with protests planned throughout the weekend. Let's go live to today Melbourne reporter Kiara Parker. Kiara, the CBD now officially declared a...
No, that wasn't it. You made it sound like there was more going on there when there wasn't. Because if that was posted like an hour ago, I thought we saw more stuff, but no. That wasn't the case. I thought there was some Barneys that we missed out on, but no, there wasn't any Barneys we missed out on. Is that the one we're already watching? Hang on a minute, we've got another camera. Hang on a minute, we might have another camera to look at. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. That's a different angle. So this is further up, same spot, just a little bit further up.
I know I'm going to look good for you. A lot of people here. Have you been to Baylor Spray before? Tell you what, mate, it doesn't need to hit the eyes, it can hit any part of the skin.
So we can flip between the two, but it doesn't appear... This guy's just up the road from the train station. The other guy's coming in. The bottom camera is starting to come closer to where the first camera was.
See ya.
So that's that part. There's still nothing on that one. That's them just being ushered in on the train. So I'm going to try my best to monitor all three.
Can we walk?
Alright, so I'm going to try and monitor all three. That way I can tell you what I see and where we can switch to. Because right now, there's not too much going on the bottom one. This camera seems to be the main one. This seems to be where most things are going off. Right, okay, so these are the two main spots. I'm watching the other one. It's still just the coppers pushing everyone on the train. No, the dust, not much has happened today. G'day, Frank, how are you, mate? Yeah, there's not much really happening at all. It's just, there were a few protests in different spots. They all sort of backed up and moved off to different areas. The people have returned back to Camp Sovereignty. The coppers are moving people down at the station. We'll just switch back to these coppers. All right, they've even broken up their line. They're like, we've done everything we can probably do here.
Police started getting pushing, but the rest of the
But there's just that. That's the only sort of thing still going. Oh, wrong button, sorry. So there's these ladies talking. There's this guy's now getting very close to where this first camera is. So bottom camera is getting close to where the top camera is. They're on the same bridge. This is St Kilda Road. And they've gone for a bit of a toddle. Right, again, the coppers literally are like, why the fuck are we all here? We may as well start going home. They've started letting normal civilian traffic walk again, so there's not much going on for them. They might come up and move these guys on, maybe. Maybe. Because they're in the middle of the road. And they want to get trams and stuff going again soon, I'd be guessing. But as it stands at the moment, there's not much going on at all. Christopher Lee, how are you, mate? Yeah, so there's not. Hang on, this lady's standing up a bit taller. So everyone listen to me. We all need to pick up fucking 2 bits of rubbish, put it in the bin before we leave. Let's leave it the way we found it, everyone. Take your rubbish with you, take your trash with you, put it in the bin, and everyone will be happy. All right, so bottom camera, he literally isn't very far, or he might have just passed everything on the bridge. He's now, looks like he's on the outside of Flinders Street Station there. So he's walking down to where these coppers are, and the coppers don't, like, the coppers have moved on. They don't care. They've done everything they can do. But I reckon they're going to probably come up to here. You can see them walking in the opposite direction, past the camera down the bottom there. It looks like they're heading up towards where these people are, in the top camera. So you'll see the boys in blue walk past bottom camera as they make their way up St Kilda Road towards where these people are standing on the bridge.
All right, I think that's it. I'm going to go over something to eat and drink.
Yeah, so even the film, the guy with the camera's like, oh, we've seen everything we can see.
For like 5 hours, but thanks for watching, everyone.
So he's about to toddle off. Oh no, that could have been this guy. Yeah, it was. He's finished up. All right, so we'll get rid of him. We'll go back to here. All right, so the one that was filming the coppers down the bottom, he's gone. He's finished his stream. He's had enough. He's going to get something to eat. So that leaves us with this camera, watching these people on the bridge, and old mate down the bottom, who's still walking. He got thrown out of Camp Sovereignty because he didn't want to turn his camera off. But as you can see, it's all pretty much wrapped up. This wrapped up quicker than last March they did. Last March sort of went on until about 6. But this one's packed it up and left. All 4 of them. 4 separate protests of 4 different groups that didn't like one another. And they all just, all right, we'll go home.
Oh.
So it looks like top cameraman's walking back down to the corner of Flinders Street and Flinders and St Kilda Road. The other guy looks like he's, what are you heading up, mate? What are you heading up? You're heading up the side of Flinders Street, okay. The second camera is walking up sort of Flinders Street towards Elizabeth Street. Oh no, he's walked straight up. He's walked straight up Spring Street. Not Spring Street, Russell? Is that Russell Street maybe? Queen Elizabeth, actually, no, King Street? Oh, it's either King or Russell. I'm trying to figure it out. But it seems to be all over Red Rover. Even the coppers are getting ready to go home. They're doing their little debrief there. I think that looks like Federation Square near St Andrew's Cathedral. So yeah, this guy's in Flynn. That is Elizabeth Street. Yeah, he's on Elizabeth Street. Right. So he's turned on Elizabeth Street now. That's the bottom camera. For anyone that's following the maps at home. Yeah, pretty much all lives are done. These are the only 2 live guys that are still floating around. But it looks like it's all. I wouldn't be surprised if they're about to switch off either. Mostly because there's nothing really going on. It's just there's nothing. There's a few little loudmouths, but that was about it. Right, we heard a whole bunch of just random shit from the Sovereign Citizen mob. you know, how Desi's a hero and the government just wants you to fuck your kids and all that sort of stuff. But that's about it. There was nothing really. There was no fisticuffs, no groups running into each other, no, you know, spraying of foam from the coppers, no bat and bashing, nothing. It was all, yeah, no, not one good free-for-all. Even the song Men Down Under, that wasn't even played. There was no Twisted Sister.
I'm learning very
All right, we heard a bit of John Farnham and everyone went, yeah, okay. We'll call it stumps up, guys. Let's all hit the showers. Everyone go and hit the showers. It looks like bottom camera, he's finished up. There's nothing left on his stream. He couldn't pick up. He's like, oh, if I'm not going to get a girlfriend out of this, there's no point in me even hanging around. So he's packed up and left. And then literally just the guy that's currently walking along. Nice dreadlocks, eh? So even the coppers are going, oh, well, we'll just call it a day. We'll be on our merry little way. Thanks for having us. We've had a good day. Thank you. So they're all heading home. Yeah, that kind of appears it, doesn't it? That kind of appears that is all they had. There was nothing more, nothing less. Let me just triple check, make sure there's nothing else. No, just that one person walking along. That's it. That's all there is. There's Australia Unite in Sydney. They look like another bunch of cookers. Turning Point Australia. So you can guess who they're supporting and what they've turned out for. But that just looks like a bunch of a sea of red and whatever floating around there. I can show you this. We can have a look if you want before we go. Let me just bring it up. Where's my video? All right, so this is what's going on in Sydney. So completely different state. They've been going all day, these people. You guys hear that?
And they're against us and we're against them. We are not against them. Are we against the Aboriginal people?
Oh,
yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you for the subscription.
Do we stand together? There we go, Australia. Media,
Beautiful.
you put that in. These people are not racist. They are not Nazis. Yes, there was Nazis last week. These people are not Nazis.
He couldn't help himself. Yes, they were. You love it.
Oh, this was from earlier today. So this is someone else's camera his live stream.
Raise your flags.
All right, so that's them just doing a live stream over the top of
from.
Everyone raise your flags back
over the top
there.
of someone
A
else's.
good citizen helping out.
Right, so that's all that one is. That's some dude going over someone else's live stream from earlier, which is all right, fair enough. That's all I can see, though. That's the only other live stream that is current. Like, there's nothing else. Except for, I'll go back to old mate walking the street. Nah. There's literally nothing there for him to be looking at. Looks like he's on his way home. There's no, can't even see any flags left. There's just nothing there for him. So that appears to be it. That appears to be all over Red Rover. I was hoping for some fisticuffs. I was hoping for a bit of a throwdown. I was hoping for a bit more bloody rah, rah, rah. Didn't get nothing. Didn't get any of it. That was it. We got a couple of people having a bit of a sook, and that was it. Everyone had their cry and went home. You know, got to get home, fucking dinner's ready, you know, all that sort of stuff. Got to be home before the fucking the court mandated fucking curfew kicks in for him. You know, before his bloody ankle monitor goes off. They all had to get home before that happened. So that's it. Like, literally, that's it. I'm looking at the last live stream still going, and he's just on his way to Young and Jackson's pub, which is across the road from Flinders Street Station. That's it. There's nothing else. The other guys are shut off. There's nothing else there to be looking at. So that's it. That's just where it is. So there's nothing. That was it. What do I want to see division? I don't. I just like covering this shit. You know, if you, as the people in the States, they protest. Like, watch any fucking, when the Philadelphia team, doesn't matter which team, wins a game, they turn over cars and set fire to shit. Here we just sort of turn up, we have a bit of a, how's everyone going? Yeah, okay, fair enough, see you later. And then they leave. The reason that I wanted to cover it was because the Victorian government made such a huge deal about don't go to the city today because there's going to be a bunch of fighting. And we didn't see any fighting, which is good. It's good. It's good to see that there's no fighting. You know, does it make for a lively, you know, situation? No, it creates room for discussion. And that's fucking good, right? Good bit of discussion. That's excellent to see. And the fact that there was no fists being thrown, fantastic. All law enforcement get to go home and happy without any injury. All patrons get to go home happy with no injury. So that's always going to be a massive win. And in case you're wondering, why do I want to see division? I'm a fucking comedian. I like to make fun of things. That's my whole fucking genre. So, but in the truth of it, it's good that there was no violence. It's great. It's how all protesting should be. No one says that you shouldn't be able to protest. They just say, if you are going to protest, do it the right way and don't be a dick. So the fact that no one was a dick, high fives all around. Well, that is it. She's all done. She's all over. Lock it in, Eddie. She's done for another week. There is apparently more protests and stuff coming up over the next few weeks as well, so we'll have a look at them when they come around. I think there's another one tomorrow. The pro-Palestinian protest is on tomorrow, but they're the only ones that are locked in for any kind of protesting or any kind of stuff in the city. So it's good. It's all done. That's it. It's all. I don't know what else I can tell you. That's it. I'd like to thank all of you that have swung by today and had a chat with me, whether you agreed, disagreed, or fucking wanted to talk with me. I really do appreciate it. I like to encourage discussion. I do. I like to discuss things, but I also like to do it on a friendly, funny manner. So that's great. I think the more that we can have discussions with one another, the best way that we can learn from one another is to talk to one another. So I'm a big fan of that. So thank you very much for everyone that's held discussion with me. Thanks to my new pain friend. It's good to fucking have a chat with you. Thanks to everyone that's come along and subscribed and all that sort of stuff. There is more things on this channel than just breakdowns of you know, protests and stuff. Feel free, if you like comedy, you like reactions, you like silliness, you like insults, you like boobs and vaginas and dicks and whatever, you're going to have some fun here on the channel. So go check out some of the other work that is here. Thank you so very, very much, everyone. I thoroughly enjoy spending time with you. But that is it for me. Stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff on the channel coming up very, very soon. And until then, boys and girls, keep me fully erect and, well, fucking hooroo.